here right now. I lost something in the car, so and it's my kid's car, and I could just imagine my daughter finding it tomorrow. It's nothing bad, but I could just know she will. Yeah, something I want to find. I might take a break from the show and have you and Bobby do the show with Tony.
This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
I can't hear. Put me up louder.
Use your knob.
You use my knob. Hello? Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Limo talk. It's Graziadei.
I'm so happy O'Toole put those volume knobs in for you.
GovsRadio.com, GothamGoldGraz.com, Govs.com. We're in the aforementioned Michael O'Toole room. Michael O'Toole is not here tonight, but Mad Dog Russo will be calling in to talk about spring training, steroids, cheating on his wife, being drunk last week and somewhere on vacation, and we'll go from there. Bobby Inzarello is not to my left yet, In's 41, but he's expected in. Charlie Myers is not to my far left, but he might be calling in and coming in. Jeff Bosey is not in the box, or anybody's box, all right? He's expected in. He was at the Comedy Club on Broadway, the Broadway Comedy Club. Kudos to Jeff Bosey and John Butera. Who else? Wait, Michael Zimmelman, the guy that sits where Tony Walker is sitting right now in front of me, is not coming in tonight. He's studying. And then Teresa Farrell is still on sabbatical, so we've reached out to Danielle Asher. Hello, Danielle Asher. Speak into the mic like it's a penis, please.
Oh, much better.
Much better. So, yeah, I my car, I spent the last 10 minutes searching, so I will go back.
For mystery item.
Yeah, for mystery item, but I will go back there in a little while and try to find it. No, you're not guessing it. All right, so here's how you can find us. GovsRadio.com. There's a watch live section, and then there's a listen now section, and then you can go and do replays. I highly recommend it if you don't want anybody on Facebook to go, oh, hi, Bonnie. Oh, hi, Mandy. Oh, hi, Ken Pichelle. Oh, hi, Tony Walker. Hi, Eric. Hi, Daniel Asher. Hi, Mrs. Krypta. Hi. Fuck yous all. I'm just kidding. Just a little joke there, bosses. But you know what? I check out the Govs Radio page, and now if you go to YouTube, there's Govs. If you go to Govs Radio and subscribe on YouTube, you can go there and not have anybody know that you're on there, and that's the way I prefer it.
The secret.
As soon as I get on, Ken Pichelle within 10 seconds. Oh, hi, Anthony.
He's the greeter.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who gave him that job?
Sometimes you have to claim your position.
But I actually like him. He's a nice man.
He does a
good job. That gentleman who's walking is the talent to this show. Oh, really? That's Ins 41, Bobby Inzarello, Miss Asher. Can I listen to some music, please? Hi, Bob. How's everything? Danielle's hanging out with us tonight. Tony Walker from Knock 'em Dead Comedy's here. Okay, so on YouTube you can catch us, and nobody knows that you're on there, just so if you want to know. All right? Also, Limo Talk on YouTube. You can find a lot of good replays where Bobby talks about dildos and spraying raisins and everything else.
Oh. Yeah, I've spoken about that. I don't remember a dildo thing.
That's what it was about. My dildo malfunctioned. You don't remember that? I'll play that for you.
I can't remember last week that well, so I don't know. How are you feeling, Rich?
We haven't talked about him yet. I haven't even introduced
feeling
him yet.
good.
I've been ignoring
Rich
him.
Cirilli.
He's ignoring me.
Bought up extraordinaire.
Fresh,
good.
Fresh off the assembly line.
Absolutely.
How's your ass? You all right? Let's
Perfect.
get that Perfect.
My father said I'm the perfect asshole.
You really are.
I really am.
516
Finally proven.
516-465-3990 and 516-513-0515. But right now, just so you know, folks, a little secret, the phone lines are blocked.
What?
That's not a bad thing.
And that's why.
It's true.
But that's how I got them. So technically how I got... No, don't touch it. I got them that way.
Just looking.
So I can't get in trouble if I don't want anybody to call us right now.
Oh, anybody.
So what's your deal? How do I get the honor of you coming to hang out with the boys of Limo Talk?
I have no idea how I really got here.
That's good.
She does a
go.
radio show with Eric on Wednesday mornings, and I was on the other day.
I'm catching the fact that she's thrilled to be here.
I'm thrilled. I'm not really sure. Just taking it moment by moment.
She's trying to take it all in.
Like, why is everyone going, Danielle, good luck. All right, I think you can handle it. I think you got this.
Because I'm a dick.
Trepidation.
I'm a dick, and he can tell you that right now, but I'm a good dick, right?
You look.
I'm not
I
sitting
like a
here
good
and saying
dick.
yes to somebody saying to me I'm a good dick.
Yeah, I don't know. That's.
GotThemGoGraz.com for all your good dick shows.
This
Tell
is
her.
going well.
Don't tell her
I'm
you're-
glad I drove all the way here for
Oh,
this
please.
shit. Look at this.
I'm going to share. You guys can talk. So find out why she's here.
Find out why she's here. We're going to do a little
I'm
interrogation.
literally here because you invited
Why are
me.
you here?
That's it. I'm here because you asked me.
I know.
He asked you, and he's asking you why you're here.
I've been helping out Knock 'em Dead on Wednesdays. Sally and Tony been taking the day off, so I've been co-hosting with Eric temporarily, or I don't know, we'll see. And Graz has been calling. We've been chatting, getting to know each other a little bit. Shocking. I get to listen to that adorable laugh every
What do
week.
you mean shocking?
Grass has been calling.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bob. It's the floor is yours. Look, there's no Zimmerman, Teresa, or Charlie Myers to bother you at all. Go.
Why? What am I going on? What am I going on? You tell me what I'm
What
going
is
to
she
go
getting herself into?
What?
I don't know what she's
Tell
getting
me.
herself into. I need to know a little bit about her. I don't even know what the story is. She's doing a little something with Eric, and that's all I know so far.
Go ahead. Go.
What else? What would you
What
like
do you
to
do
know?
for a living?
I actually I'm an early childhood education advocate, and I teach people how to advocate for their kids and get involved in the community. It's really funny.
That's excellent.
Funny stuff.
Early childhood. That's like birth. That's like
Birth to 5 years old.
Yeah.
Now, what do you
Okay.
do? Like, you stand in it.
She talks to a 3-month-old and goes, "Get involved.
No, I'm more,
Get involved.
it's more about their parents.
Volunteer for some shit. What are you doing?
Come
You're
on,
wasting
kid."
your life. Fucking rattles. Jesus. Sit here all day long with the rattles.
Learn to change your own diaper.
God
That's-
damn it.
That's
You
what
have
I
no
do.
direction.
Yeah. No motivation whatsoever. These kids are going nowhere.
Is that what you get?
I'm like, crawl! And
Crawl,
I yell.
bitch.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Get on your hind legs. I need you to work quickly.
What is that crawling? Stand up.
Now,
Mommy, Daddy, listen, we're going to bring them over to the pool and chuck them in the water. They swim right away. Don't worry about it. They go down like a rock. We're right here. We're right here.
the old timers, man. The old timers would have thrown right in the pool.
Right.
Learn
Right
how
in
to
the pool.
Look
swim.
at him swim. Holy shit.
That's
the kids.
definitely true.
Uh-oh, he's gasping.
What's your best story you got, or your worst story you got on your field?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I need a minute to think about that. Best or worst? I don't know.
We got a new Mike Nicoli already. You got.
Well, no,
we're quick here. You
well,
gotta. You gotta go.
Has something
wasn't
messed up ever happened with the one, on the job?
Yeah, but it's not really going to be funny. I mean, I've
No,
gotten
we
banned.
wanted to be repulsive. We wanted to,
Yeah, we
We
want
want
to
something
repulsive.
sick
Yes.
and demented.
we want to be appalled by it. Go.
I don't have anything appalling.
Appalling.
That I can't help you with.
I locked up the school one day and left one kid, and something like that. And the kid,
And I didn't find out till Monday.
I was pulling out of the parking lot, and I saw a face in the window.
and I kept going.
I was like, "Fuck this! It's after hours." Parents didn't show
I was
up.
Oh wait, what about the girl in Texas that was babysitting the kid, and she was taking selfies with a gun that was in the house, the guy's gun,
That's good shit.
and it went off and shot the 8-year-old that she was watching.
Oh,
She's
God,
like
no,
19-year-old. Swear to God, the kid's okay, but was shot in the stomach. 'Cause she
Merely a
was
flesh wound.
Taking selfies with the gun, babysitting.
That's cute. That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Of course, it was in Texas. I mean,
Yeah, that was.
you know.
They did a
Texas
good.
or Florida.
That's a good job of screening right there.
So what's the worst thing? If you had like a parent not show up to get their kid for 3 days or
No,
something?
I don't work with the kids.
Oh.
I teach people how to advocate for their families, for their communities, that kind of stuff.
Like what's avocation? What is?
So, it could be anything. It could be that it could be in personal advocacy, like their child has needs in the school and they need to, get them special services, something like that. Or it could be the community has no park and they're advocating to get a park reopened or something, so there's a space for the kids to play in the
Are you the one that goes to legislator?
I do.
Oh, so you're the one that goes to court and everything else?
Not court, but I do go to
The state
the
senate
government.
and everything else?
Yep.
What the fuck is that like? It's
That's
like a
what that-
swamp. That's a swamp.
It's an interesting place.
Where, the legislature?
It is.
You been over by Old Country Road?
Well, I've been to that one too, but I prefer to do my state advocacy.
I'll get in trouble because we don't want to get you in trouble, but I can. He's a very big Republican.
Okay.
And I'm Switzerland. He's a very big Republican.
I'm
Charlie-
only about
I
five.
don't know,
I'm only
very
about five.
big.
Why am I
You're-
very
You're
big
very. They're very
Republican?
pro-Trump. They're happy. They're very happy what's
Okay.
going
well,
on.
Republican doesn't mean pro-Trump, so you got to be clear because that is.
No, see,
there's a
again,
difference.
great
you're
point.
drawing
Yeah.
parallels here that really
She's
don't
right.
exist. You know?
What's very big mean?
Very
I'm only
big
5'9".
Republican.
Sorry,
You're
guys.
only 5'9".
I don't speak the English language well, and I'm a little.
We know that.
And I'm a little preoccupied right now, and I'm trying to do a show that I haven't done in a week, and I'm thinking about what's in my car. And, I'm trying to get to know Danielle for 5 minutes in my own little fucking repulsive, dumbass way. There you go.
There you go.
And,
Here we go.
And all that has to do what with being a big Republican?
But you're very...
This guy is a big Republican. Wow. I'm a nobody Republican. What the hell does that mean? I'm nothing.
He's not a nobody because
He's a big-time Republican.
he goes and he does knocks on doors for these for these people for the
yeah,
for
so
the
you're
elections.
in it, if that's true.
Oh, I'm in it,
He's
all
an
right.
advocate.
Where do you live?
Well, a Valley Stream.
All right.
Where do you live?
North Merrick.
North Merrick. Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
On the good side.
The good side. Yeah.
Do you like comedy?
The only thing I know
I
about
do
Merrick
like
is it goes
comedy.
with North Belmore in baseball. They play together.
Right.
Yeah.
Baltimore Merrick.
That's all I know.
They do that in hockey, too.
And my accountant used to live in Merrick by the water.
That's South Merrick.
Yeah, I know. And
Oh God!
but I knew.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
I used to
South
drive
Merrick.
through this around this big lake that
Oh,
all these
yeah.
freaking ducks and shit were in the street. I'd be like, come on, I got things to do here.
Danielle, can I share the show on your site and everything else? Because I'm in Facebook jail.
Okay.
Thanks. All right.
Why are you in
Graz got a
jail?
long sentence.
Yeah, I know. How long does this jail last?
Yeah, why?
I'm going.
6
it's
weeks?
May 15th.
How come it's so long? I
Because
never heard
because
that
I
before.
added my show one night. I just sat there and I had nothing to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
I
waiting
heard you
for a
tell us.
customer, so I just shared it 70 times. I went podcasts, Restaurants USA, Dalers for Dalers, Dalers, dumbass Dalers, Farmingdale Fabulous Moms, asshole moms. You know what I'm saying? I was just.
Is that a real site, Asshole Moms?
But there should
Because
be.
if it is,
Yeah.
I need to get on it for my parent engagement work.
Ooh.
I like that.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm a newbie.
Thank
but
God no one listens.
I might pull him out every once in a while.
No, that's cool though. That's good. Graz, you're sharing what? You sharing on what?
I could
I know,
share it
how
to
can you
Jeff
share it?
Bosey. I could share
Bosey.
it. I could share it to Bobby
wait, you're in-
Inzarello.
you're
I
in
could
jail.
share it to Tony Walker. I
So-
hope Tony Walker shares it
So
to
how do
his
you
Knock 'em Dead.
So you get to Facebook jail for till May.
May.
That's
Yeah,
I never heard anyone
right.
in jail that long.
So basically, you were like on parole, and they tacked on to your sentence.
Me and Greg DiFilippo cannot share to any groups around anywhere in the United States.
Wow, that's great.
So but honestly, Tony helped us out last week because he board opt. So he shared it to Knock 'em Dead. He shared it to Tony Walker. He shared it to different sites. Bosey shares it to his Comedy Insider site. I'm helping Daniel.
I'm going to try to share it right now.
Yeah, if Danielle shares it, if Ken Pichelle, I have to look this. Bosey just walked in, so I can tell you who's on. I'm going to do the. What do you do? What they do in Knock 'em Dead. Hello, Charles Myers. Hello. All right, here we go. Greg DiFilippo and Taz, the residential artist, and 5 other people are watching. Looks like Graz doesn't like us talking. Laugh out loud. Joanne Krupke Asher. I like her.
Croupy, that's my mom.
That's your mom?
Did you know that?
Oh, she's the one that thinks that you and I would make a very good tandem together.
yeah,
Wait a
that's
minute,
right.
how come I'm
She
getting
wanted us
this?
to do a show
I
together.
never used to get this before.
I don't know. And then Ken Pichelle, I gave
I
Danielle
gotta do
this
a watch
summer.
party
I
with
thought
her?
it was pretty accurate. They pick on Graz. Lately, Rich Rader picks on Jeff Bosey. Bobby Inns isn't thrilled by some callers. That's the synopsis of the show.
How wants to?
You gotta turn the volume. May I?
No,
Yeah. There's always an agenda
There's
to
a
fall
volume.
back to on Kemp Michelle, Eric Shevlin. Be nice to Danielle Asher.
Who said
Kemp
that?
Michelle, Belmore. Charlie Myers says, it's pick on Graz night. Eric Shevlin said, talk about sports. And here we go. All right, there you go. Wait. There's no distractions tonight. He's going to get it extra hard. So basically, there's no distractions in here. I'm going to
So
get it.
you're gonna get it extra.
I'm going to get
hard.
it extra hard tonight. Yeah.
All right.
I like it hard.
Well,
So what's your
sometimes.
comedy deal? You're friends with these guys on
So
Knock
yeah,
'em Dead?
I'm friends with these guys, and these guys.
Oh, You guys used to be like the Dark Star for me a while ago. Now I've embraced them. It's like, we're all together in the same galaxy.
I'm actually
it's like
a
Star Wars.
singer is where I started. I actually know Tony's brother, and I was singing with him 20 freaking years ago. which
You
I
can
can't
sing?
believe. I can.
Are you a good singer?
Sometimes.
Could you, if I put together like a little percussion or something in the background, could you?
Oh, yeah, he's
No.
gonna put together some percussion.
I probably would.
I could get
freak
Jimmy
out.
Gallagher to be the drummer. Or I can get the other guy that we
When?
had to come
When?
in here. Jimmy Gallagher texts me every week. He wants to come in, but he's busy on.
All right, so we're gonna wait here for him.
It's,
Well, she's coming on every week now. I mean, what's
She-
I mean,
she-
you
no.
know, you're gonna. Hey, next week you're booked. You're booked, and Jimmy Gallagher's gonna do the percussion.
No, but I asked her to come on this week and hang out.
All right,
with
so
us.
where's Jimmy Gallagher? Where's the percussion? Can we sing some a cappella, please?
I would prefer not to.
All right, I will then.
You can. Yeah, do
Can
it.
you sing?
What songs do you like to sing?
I like to sing. I'd sing a lot of rock and roll, a lot of Melissa Etheridge, a lot of. I sing a lot of Broadway stuff too, actually, jazz, blues.
What Broadway stuff?
Bette Midler.
I like Bette Midler. Yeah.
Tony, could
I
you
figure-
like
I
the
figure
show
singing,
on Gov's Radio, please? I've got minimal amount of likes and people
sing?
liking. Yeah,
Not at all.
Danielle,
I
could you
can't
like the
sing
show?
for
Guys
anything.
on Facebook, could you like the show, please? This is how desperate I am.
Yeah.
I want people to love us. Hi, Bozy.
Bozy.
How are you, Bozy?
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful?
Good. How was your first?
My cherry pop.
How was
can
your
you see?
cherry pop?
It was pretty good. It felt so
do I have
good, so deep.
Where's the? Yeah, there you go. That's about as cherry popper we got. There you
Oh,
go.
that felt so good. Thank you, Grace.
So you
Thank
you basically a Broadway comedy club?
Yeah, I did a gig in the city. We'll leave it at that.
Listen, it's okay. It's fine. You're part of the show. If you're not in Gov's Radio, not Governor's
But you want to
Comedy
think about
Trio-
it. Think about it. I made sure that I got down with my set and I raced all the way over here because I love you, my man.
I know.
I love
and
you so
they love
much.
me. It's fine. I'm on good terms with them. They
With
told
who?
me to do my thing.
Wait, for the first 10 minutes.
Joe
What
Carletto
happens after
likes
the
me.
next?
Larry Zamali likes me. Tony Walker was
This guy
like-
wakes up every morning and makes a list out of people that like him.
It's
I mean,
like, it's like romper
Is
room.
that how you start your day every
Yeah,
day?
he does.
No.
Like you wake up, you're like, okay, Tony.
like
Zarelli
Remember-
hates me.
Yeah.
This one likes me.
Is it inconceivable with
Because
my
I'm good enough.
Wait a minute.
I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me.
Listen, I got. Holy shit! I gotta go in the car and figure out what's missing.
Look in the mirror, Graz.
Oh my God!
Say
the car.
it to
You
you.
want
Say
me to
it.
just go to the car? Can I
No,
go to the car?
no,
please?
I'm actually.
I want to go sit in a car in the garage with the fucking door closed and the motor running after this. This is a
With a
great
hose.
start. He's like, people just like me. I mean,
I'm just asking some.
all right, call, anyway, callers. We're going to open the lines now. Call in if you like Graz.
fucking-
Let's go. Toll free.
I'm
So
stuttering.
you don't like that everyone's on here like, hi, so-and-so, hi, this one, but you can sit there and make a list of all the people that like
I
you.
know
Yeah.
who's on that. I'll tell you
Isn't
who's
it
on that.
pathetic?
It's kind of like
Oh, it's lame. It's pathetic. Go, say it.
a list is a list is a list.
I don't care. I love them. They're part of the family here.
Yeah, that's right.
But see, sometimes if you jump on and you just want to sit there and watch, yeah, hey, how are you? Hey,
and
how
someone
are you?
outed you that you're on.
I always get. Oh, Pichelle outs me all the time.
Michelle outs everyone.
He outs everybody.
Love you,
I
Ken.
prefer him not to.
What are you outed as?
When you go on and you
Well,
listen
we
to
know he
Knock
likes
'em
it.
Dead, they know you're there. So they say,
Right.
hi, Bombi Anzarello.
Yeah, but that's all
That's all you look
that's all I'm
forward
looking
to,
for. I'm
and you
looking-
get
I
off.
wave back. They don't wave back.
You get off.
But no, yeah, I'm driving. I'm driving around, so I put the show. I take this show and I put it on like this. I put it on my seat, on my side of my seat like this. and I put it on. And I'm watching, and I'm driving, and I'm watching. If everybody knew I did this shit,
I
forget
do the
it.
same thing. I do that too.
And then all of a sudden, I see somebody looking at me, and I quickly turn it off.
That's it.
Yeah, but she's doing it to porn. That's the sad part.
So I do it on YouTube. When you go on YouTube, we need subscribers on YouTube anyway. We only have we don't have as much as we have. We have a kick-ass following on Facebook, but now we have to shift that following to YouTube.
Say that 10 times fast.
We need to get YouTube.
You just
people.
shift that following to YouTube. I like
This
that.
is because you're,
following
you
to
know,
YouTube.
you're on a hate moment with Facebook.
Yeah, I'm totally hating it, man, because my show could be doing 4,000 or 5,000. Listen, the king here is Anthony Rodia. He walks in, he could stay here for 20 minutes. He's got 10,000 people following.
And this is true.
And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have about 2,000 people that have followed us on Govs Radio.
You know what's really amazing, Graz?
What?
That I got to quickly.
Don't let me forget what I'm talking about.
No, I
Bozy.
won't.
I'll
I
come
got
in
to
there.
quickly check in the Anthony
Let me jot
Rodia
it
show that
down.
happened this week.
I'm going
and he
Friday.
wasn't even here. And there was like 800 people watching.
Yeah, I'm going Friday at another venue, just because I wanted to get out of here. I come here a lot. I'm starting to come. My wife wants to come to more shows, so I'm going to start showing my face. So what was I saying? So what was I lost my
Facebook,
train of thought.
YouTube.
So Facebook.
We're transferring to.
I would be
YouTube.
doing very, very well. We would be doing where we were at. I had a certain person, Greg DiFilippo, was helping me out in Tampa, and he shared it to 2 sites that they didn't want him on there, and he got in trouble for it. And I shared it 70 sites, and I became a bot. But we were at 3,500 and ready to go to 7,000 in a fucking snap. And now we're back at my original 1.5, 1.1. I'm at 700. I'm fucking shaking. I'm like, just get me to 1,000. Just get me to 1,000. 1,000 people might like me.
I don't.
Maybe.
And then you can wake up the next morning and name them all.
Tony's like,
You can. A list.
Tony's
There's
like,
a
you're
list.
sad.
And Tony
You're so
watched,
sad. He's
and
shaking
Bobby
his
watched,
head.
and Jeff
Yeah.
watched.
And we can sit there and read it like the 9/11 list on, till like noon.
That's
From
not
9
what I
o'clock
want.
till noon, we can read the list.
That's not what I want.
Michael Zimmerman.
It's like it's like romper room for you, and you're trying to like look to the
Bozo
magic
the
mirror to see how your
clown.
career's going.
What do you mean,
Greg
Bozo?
DiFilippo.
Teresa Farrell.
Teresa Farrell.
Dan Romano.
Tea time for Teresa.
Dan-
That counts as-
Michelle, DJ D Love.
Daniel Romano.
D-Love.
Daniel Romano. D-Love. D with just a D-Love or no love.
Rich Cirilli. No.
No, Kathy Zarelli.
Would you alphabetize them?
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Is
I
it
got a
something,
rap
Tony,
song for
is it
you.
something we said?
From DJ D Love.
It's something we neglected to
Do
say.
you need us
something
to
you're
list
not
all the
saying.
people that like you, Tony, and
Tony,
then you'll stay?
Tonight, work on your list. Tomorrow, I'm tuning in, and I want to know how many people like you. All day long. Keep saying, yeah, say,
All
Bobby
night,
Zrillo
did you
likes
just say
me.
all night long?
All day long.
You did say all night long.
I hope
faux
Sally
pas.
knows what she's in for tonight.
Danielle, do you like Tony?
I do like Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danielle, you get it. This is us. They fucking pick on me. If somebody comes in, it sways the attention away from me. But nobody's in here
And then
right
you
now.
don't like that.
And no, my wife says I can't take it. I get a little crazy because these
Okay.
guys, if Tony jumps in
Little
and
bit.
then Eric Shevlin jumps in and they all jump
little
in,
bit.
then I know I'm gonna have a fucking problem.
All right.
Then I know I get nervous.
It's not that hard to sway Graz anywhere.
What? Well, it's
What? Dude, what's going on? You get all nervous. There's a beautiful
Is it-
woman in the room. You're like,
Yeah, it's me. He keeps saying this thing about the car, but it's definitely my presence.
You a Yankee fan or a Met fan?
I'm a Yankee fan.
It's so easy to be a Yankee fan. It's so hard to be a Met fan.
Sorry.
It really is. It's like a challenge to be a Met fan.
Don't shoot at her.
Can't believe I just got shot. Damn. At
Um,
least I had an answer.
why are
that
you
time.
Why are you a Yankee fan? Is it from a family member? Your
It's
father?
actually a really stupid
fiance, an ex-boyfriend,
I
a
really
lover.
believed that my grandfather was a Yankee fan, and it wasn't until later that I realized he wasn't. But I'm a Yankee fan.
It's kind of a similar
So-
story to mine. I thought my father took me to Met games when I was a kid. Took us all because he grew up in Corona, so they built the stadium there, and he takes us to Shea Stadium over and over and over again. And like when I was 10 years old, I found out that he told me I don't like the Mets, I like the Yankees. I was like, what?
Right. But
But I got Met hats, I got Met shirts, I got Met this, Met that, Met pennants all over my room, and he's telling me, nah, they stink. I'm like, all right.
All right. My dad was a Reds fan, so that doesn't
Wow.
factor in at all.
But do you realize how
The
different?
big red machine.
Now,
big
you're,
red-
you're a Yankee fan, right?
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
God
what-
I'm
what-
not alone.
When do you get that to that point where did you ever get to the point where it was like, wow, we just win all the time, like, or we're
Well, they look at it now as like it's a
no.
drought. They haven't won in 11 years.
Correct.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's been a
correct.
while.
But if you took, like we've been watching baseball how long? I'm 54 years old. I think I started when I was 7. So what is that? So
I
that's
don't-
47 years.
I personally don't look at it that way, but I know a lot of Yankee fans do. I just look. Listen. I'm a fan of. I love baseball, so I'll watch any game. I'll watch the Rockies and the Reds. I
mean,
so
it's
I
like-
don't give a shit.
so would I.
I'm the same way. I don't
I'm
really
the same
care.
way, but I love the Yankees from my father, who from a very young age, and I love baseball. So, but every year I'm always looking for that next World Series. I mean, especially now with the team. You think I mean they have somewhat of a chance. I think to
They do. They have a very good team.
they have a very good young team at this moment. I do look forward to.
They find
hopefully
out-
another World Series more and now that really more for my son than me.
Zach's a Yankee
Zach-
fan.
Yeah.
Your daughters? Do your daughters
He was
like-
only 5 when they won in 09, so
I've now taken the.
Doesn't really remember. He's 15 now, so to win,
Now it's
if they won a
time.
World Series now, it would be, I think, more for him. Like how
I've
great
taken
that
the
would be at
Chaz
that age.
Palminteri Bronx Tale approach to teams now. It's like, does Mickey Mantle give a shit if you can't pay the rent?
Right.
No.
Right.
Well,
No.
does anybody in the Mets give a crap if I lose my job tomorrow?
Right.
No. Do I care what they do? No. I just hope they win, but if they don't, big deal.
Yeah, I always say that. I still have to go to work tomorrow.
You're talking about a
I mean,
guy that named his bar after Tom Seaver. It was called. His last name is
It was
Inzarello.
called Bill's Bar.
Buckner Place.
No, it's 41, Franklin Avenue, Franklin Square. Come on down.
Yeah. I'll
There
definitely
are
come on
so many
down.
people waiting for an Inch 41 Part 2 to open up,
Yeah.
but the bar business doesn't seem to be
Nah,
doing
it's not a
it.
good
It's not.
move.
It's not a good move. I was thinking of putting a place across the street from Belmont in Uniondale in the New Islanders
Mm-hmm.
Stadium. But you can just see they're not really doing anything around there to build it up. They're just building the arena.
It's going to be an arena in the middle of shit. Like
It really is. There's a parkway right behind it.
that's all they're really banking on, that
Well,
parkway.
yeah.
They are going to build
They
some
need the
retail.
parkway.
They're going to build some stores, and they're going to build a hotel there. They are. But you can't get into that. You can't build your bar into that. You'd have
You
to
would
go
walk
across
the street where that
You'd
Greek
have to
place
look where
is.
where the Luna was or whatever.
Familiar with the area?
Not really.
Belmont Racetrack.
No.
There's a
I
little
know
there's a
it.
little area. There's a bunch of stores across the street,
Right.
and they're always vacant. So
Right.
now I figure there's got to be a nice place right there in the corner. Put a nice brewery
Is
over
that
there.
Elmont?
Yeah,
That's
is
Elmont.
Yeah,
That is
it's
Elmont.
Elmont.
Do you remember a place called Hammerheads?
Sure.
We played first gig there when I was in band in the 90s.
That was like
Hammerheads.
another Hammerheads. That was February's. That was originally February.
It was originally February. Yes.
And it became Hammerheads. But Hammerheads was a different location when I was younger. There was a different location
Really?
for Hammerheads. Yeah.
Where was that?
I have no idea.
Ah.
I used to go there wasted and leave wasted, so I don't remember.
What about
So
the
it's a
Right Track
mystery.
Inn?
Right Track Inn,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Freeport?
where was that?
That's in
Oh, yeah.
Freeport. That was right
yeah.
on Merrick Road or
It
somewhere.
was right on Merrick Road on the
Road.
corner.
Where do you
Now
have-
that's like that's like a what do you call, like a place of worship or something like that now.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh my God, that place was like
Did they keep the name Right Track?
no
Wrong track in.
wrong track.
Yeah, get on the right track. That's a good point, though. They should have.
Yeah.
Where we used to have? I used to go to 007 in Franklin Square.
What about Zachary's?
Go to
in,
Zachary's over
Well,
East
Metro-
Metro
I
700.
used to hang out
700,
with
Metro,
Metro
700,
700.
007.
You know, it's funny. My daughter works at Green Turtle, which is that location, which is the same location, 700 Frank
Which is the-
Hempstead Turnpike.
yeah.
And they're closing. They're selling that place. That's
The
going to
Green
close.
Turtle?
Really?
Yeah, it's going to
Oh,
close.
wow.
Because they opened one up in East Meadow. And she's talking. Some customer comes in one day.
by
and
the
goes,
Coliseum.
the one in East Meadow. Yeah, there used to be
Yeah.
Hooters.
Right.
Yeah, but so she's sitting there one day, and a customer says to her, "Goes, so where are you going to go after this closes?" She goes, "Huh?" and then sure enough, she looked it up online, and then the manager's like, "Yeah, I heard it too. Nobody knew, but they are going to be closing it down soon, sometime before the summer."
How would you like to be working at Louis? It was called Ball Louis in Farmingdale.
Yeah.
And they closed within one day. They were in the Broadway Mall, and within one day they were closed. They
Sunrise
just-
Mall.
The Sunrise. Is that
How
the
can you
Sunrise?
close
That was
in
a
one
nice
day?
place.
They were done. They just announced that they were
Is that a
closing.
chain? Isn't?
Oh, they were in a
I
big
think Bar
spot
Louie
at
is
the,
a-
at
Yeah,
the
I think
mall.
there's another
Yeah.
one.
It was
Yeah.
it was a nice bar too. I was there.
And
I just how do you do that to people? You don't even give them a heads up. People
Yeah.
didn't even know. They're like,
They don't want people walking out the door. They want to make money right till the last minute, and then screw
And they're afraid people are
everybody
going to
over.
rip them off.
Right.
My old stomping ground was the Irish Cottage in Massapequa Park, but that's not there anymore either.
The Irish Cottage.
Yeah.
What about Napper Tandy's?
I like Napper Tandy's. I used to go to Napper Tandy's once. I used to go to the post office in Babylon.
Oh yeah.
The post office in Babylon,
Post
the
office
library
is
cafe.
good.
I still do business with the library cafe in Farmingdale.
Yep. Yeah, those are the same owners, right? Those two.
It's Lessings.
Lessings.
Yeah,
right,
they
right.
own everything. They own
Yeah.
the world.
Are we trying to reminisce on memories of when we tried to get laid?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
Or
We're
Yeah,
going
why?
down memory lane.
Some of
We're
us
having-
might have.
We're all together. We're just getting to know Danielle. We're talking.
Okay,
First
okay.
of all, can you do me a favor?
What?
I don't need these bright lights on.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Could
to
you
turn
shut
those
them
on.
off, please?
Wait, hold on. I'll take care of it.
All right.
You put some deli paper over those that are a little thicker.
All right. Walk right past. Don't even wave.
Who was that?
Who cares?
They're not going on the like Graz
There you
list,
go.
so it doesn't matter.
They don't like Graz.
They didn't wave. They go on the bad
They
list.
looked and said, "Oh, he's in. It's fine." We like the dark. We like the dark look a little bit. Like the
I
dark.
like this better.
You like this better?
I
Yeah.
like this better.
Wow,
this is
much,
definitely some
much
kind of
better.
mood lighting.
Lower
get
yours,
going on.
Bozy. Nobody's gonna see you anyway. Shut your lights, and we'll have a little.
Yeah, well,
fuck
there's
fest.
a camera in there now, but I don't have access to it on the thing. I have to text Obi-Wan and see
We'll have a
what's going on.
seance. You kid, we're going to have a seance.
Bozy came bearing gifts.
Wow.
A seance. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
I see no laid in the future. No laid.
Danielle.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
This is what we do, Danielle.
Snap it into a Slim Jim.
I like having
oh,
a beer
yeah.
with the guys.
Let's just sit here, stare into space, and drink our
We
beer.
drink ourselves
Just
a
let everyone-
personality.
Hold on. Did you spill last week? What are you doing?
Come on. I'm not gonna spill again.
Oh, look at you double fisting like a pro. Do you do this in the club?
Cheers.
Cheers.
beer.
Thanks
Salute.
for having me on Limo Talk tonight.
GovsRadio.com.
There you go.
GothamGoGraz.com. Ins41.com.
It's 41.
So listen, on Instagram, you can catch us at Govs Radio Comedy. I think it's Govs Radio Comedy. You can catch it on Limo Talk, at Limo Talk, and at Gotham Gold Graz. So what's up?
Nah, not much. We got some topics here we got to talk about. Come on. Trump versus Bernie you got on here?
Yeah.
I mean, right away we got Bernie.
Right away.
He's the new Democratic definite nominee now.
Wait. So I got that you're a big Republican.
I'm a big Republican.
But what about everyone else? Is there like a balance to have
He's
the
a
Bernie
small
Trump conversation?
Republican.
I'm a small. I'm only
He's-
a 5'9"
he-
Republican.
Okay.
He's-
I'm nothing.
I play
You're
with my liberal.
Switzerland.
I'm Switzerland.
You're a liberal?
No, I play with my liberal.
Oh, you
well, what
play-
are you?
Wait. Charlie Myers is an independent. No, he's a liberal. He's a liberal.
Total liberal
he's a
Bernie.
liberal. Very
Bernie
big
guy.
liberal.
Very big
Yes,
Bernie.
big
Yeah,
Bernie.
but so you
He's
can't
a
have
Bernie
that
bro.
conversation
Open up the
without
phone
him.
lines.
Yeah, we can't. No, I'm just saying. I thought it was funny that he put down Trump versus Bernie because
Trump.
it's really not going to be Trump
Got it, I
versus
did.
Bernie when the smoke clears.
Who the
I
hell
think it's going to
knows
be
what it's
Trump
gonna be?
versus Biden. Still, I still think it's going to be Biden.
You think it's going to be
Where the
Biden?
hell-
Yeah, I do.
I don't know
After the
about
other
that.
night, I mean,
He's losing it in his mind, but
He
the
is.
Democratic Party does not want Bernie. They don't
yeah,
want him.
No.
And
No.
Trump does. Trump loves the idea that he could run against Bernie, and this way it could be the total conservative against the commie. That's what he wants to do. That's how he wants to do
Sleepy
it. And he's
Joe.
going to sit there and he's going to, Sleepy Joe and Mini Mike are not going to be factors. And bottom line is the coronavirus is spread through fortune cookies at Chinese restaurants. And
Wait,
that's all there is
See,
to
I
it.
think they want. I think that.
Mr. Trump, I heard that the coronavirus is going to be basically ward off from the United States because you have brilliant scientists.
That's what we have. Brilliant, beautiful people coming up
That's all
with
he says.
formulas. Beautiful, beautiful people that are going to just nip this in the bud. Nip this in the bud. And I said bud, but it's really Corona. But I just want to say that it's never going to get through our borders because I built a wall. And that's why we built the wall.
The Democrats are trying to stop about $3.4 billion to be sent to you from the military to the wall. Do you think you're going to get it done, or are we going to have a problem?
I'm going to use police tape. There will be some sort of barrier between Mexico and the United States of America, and we're going to secure those borders with upside-down police tape. It's going to say police line do not cross in Spanish and English,
Okay.
so that those Mexicans can understand that we mean business.
Danielle, you have a question for President Trump? He shows up every
I
once in a-
really don't.
You don't? All right.
All
Next
right,
time.
really don't.
That's beautiful, Danielle. Thank you.
You've contributed. Thank you, Danielle.
You're very welcome.
Anything from you brought up extraordinaire before Mr. Trump goes for a little while?
Yes, I would like to ask Mr. Trump a question because I have to disagree with Mr. Trump. I think the Democratic Party wants Mike Bloomberg because I don't think that they believe that Biden will beat Trump
Mini Mike.
at all. I think Mini Mike is going to be there. I think they're going to be their pick.
So
How
you
do you
think-
like your chances against Mini
Oh,
Mike?
Mini Mike stands no chance against me. I'm 6'3". He's 5'9". I got a better reach, and and I do the better comb over. So it's really not gonna be a factor at all.
Really?
Mr. Trump, I'm just curious. Between you and Bloomberg, who has the larger wallet?
Oh, this guy's trying to buy the election. I've never tried to do anything like that. I've never ever spent my millions and billions like he's doing. He's spending $500 million and just trying to buy the election.
He really is.
Unheard of.
He's spending money.
He is on.
It's ridiculous.
Everywhere.
Mr. Trump, he is on 92.3 only does 2-minute commercials every like 20 minutes. That's what they claim at the fame. And all the commercials, Mr. Trump, are Mike Bloomberg saying you're a demigod and they got to get the republic back to normal and that you're taking over the world, that you want to be a dictator. Is that true, Mr. Trump?
Probably, but listen, bottom line is
What do you mean?
Talk about something else.
Mini Mike will never beat me, never. And I don't care how much money he spends. I'd rather have Bernie. I'd rather have me versus Bernie, though.
Oh.
As you can see, I've congratulated him. He's a beautiful person.
Mr. Trump, hi. Cindy Whiteman here from the Patchogue Press. I was curious, what do you think about like what's been going on with like the recent nail salons closing over here in Suffolk County?
What?
It's just an honest question.
What the fuck? Please, I don't need no fucking other people asking him questions. Mr. Trump only takes questions from Limo Talk people. Holy shit.
Surely from
I don't have anything. I have no clue about nails, my friend. No clue. No clue at all about nails.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Find the button. That was
You
the
have
wrong
a-
We have a
button.
phone call.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go again.
All right.
Don't hang up this time.
Limo Talk. It's
The number.
Graziadei. Who's this?
Fucking God.
Hello?
Bernie 2020, baby.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
I know just by you yelling that, I know exactly who this is. Is this comedian Charles Myers?
Yes, it is. What's going on?
How are you?
Hello, Bernie the commie. Hello, Bernie the commie. How are you?
You guys know you can't have a conversation without me when we're talking Mr. Bernie Sanders and Mr. Donald Trump.
That's
Come
what
on.
I said.
Right. Well, that's because he heard it.
Well,
So you were just
I
agreeing
got-
with me.
I got news for you. If nobody wants him, then how come he's kicking everybody's ass?
Yeah,
Answer
why
me
is that?
question.
Why is everybody...
Great question.
Well, the bottom line is, though, the fact that he is winning, or he
Politics.
has been winning.
Politic talk on Limo Talk.
The fact that he has been winning is pissing the Democratic Party at the higher echelon off.
That is
The
I agree
powers
with
that be
that.
are getting very pissed because they really wanted Joe Biden. They did. They thought it was his turn, and it still might be because he's leading big time in the polls in South Carolina. And when you think about it, New Hampshire, Nevada, and the Iowa caucuses are really insignificant when it comes down to the big, the meat and potatoes of the whole thing. People have lost the Iowa caucus. People have lost New Hampshire and lost Nevada and still gone out and gotten the
Let me just tell
the
you
nomination.
something. And we could all relate this with sports, okay? The passion that we have for the teams that we love. There's only two candidates out there that have a passionate following, and it's Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, and that's why they're going to be the two that we're going to have to choose between come November. End of story.
I find it,
Bloomberg,
I really think
nobody loves him.
Nobody.
He
Nobody.
doesn't vote. He doesn't.
he's not making a list tomorrow. Like Graz is, and people like him.
His list would be
Charles, I'm
small.
trying to make a list of people that like me. It's very short right now.
Bloomberg's list would be all the people that he pays.
Yeah, that guy's got money coming out of his tushy. Huh? But wait a minute. It seems like
Did you hear him trying to make jokes at the debate?
He was horrible. The debate's
biggest
hysterical.
misconception is that
The debate
he's
is great.
6
I
feet
can't
tall.
even
That
watch
was
it.
my
a
God, it's so
joke.
good.
Like, who let him say that is what I want to know.
Well, why?
He is horrible.
Why is the debate so good? It's just because they're
It's
all
funny. They just beat the
it's
shit out of
hysterical.
each other.
Right. I mean, it's just
Calling
like,
each other
You're all
names.
comedians, so you know the
There's
answer.
only two people that get on that stage
really
right
laughable.
now. There's only two people, and this is sad for me to have to say this, but there's only two people that are making any sense up there. And one is that guy, Buttigieg.
Mayor Pete.
Yep.
Right? Mayor Pete
Yep,
Buttigieg.
Mayor Pete.
And Amy Klobuchar. And the rest of them sound like idiots.
She
They
really
just
does.
do.
That I
She makes a
wouldn't
lot of
agree with,
sense.
but
You know,
They sound like idiots.
the other ones are
I
just
don't
like.
think Elizabeth Warren sounds like an idiot. But
Ah, she's just lost, though. She's
I think
lost.
she's the
They
wor-
asked her a
I
question.
think
They
she's
said,
the worst.
they asked her,
of them
would
all.
you move the embassy in Israel from, where is it now, Jerusalem, where we just put it, back to Tel Aviv? And she goes, well, that's not really our decision. That's something that the people over there will have to decide what the capital of Israel will be. And the lady goes, no. That's not the question I asked you. I asked you, would you move the embassy back? It's
But
our
she
embassy.
she gave you the answer.
No,
though.
no. She
But
said-
in her answer, she gave an answer. She believes it is up to the people.
No, it's not, because it's our
No, it's
embassy.
not.
But
It's our
that-
embassy.
That's her
That's
answer.
what the lady was trying to get the
Right.
point across. She's going,
Terrible
it's our
answer.
embassy. You're wrong.
Not
Your
a
answer
terrible
is
answer
not
at all.
answering the question. She goes, that's up to the people of Israel. It's not up to the people of Israel. We're the ones who moved it, and we'd have to be the ones to decide to move it back. And she didn't answer that question because she doesn't want to say it. And
Well, let me
Bloomberg,
tell you something. She could be one cold bitch if she wants to, man. If she wants to torch your ass, you better watch it because she came for Bloomberg,
Yeah.
and you haven't.
Oh, I
heard the
enjoyed
end
it.
of
That was really
Well,
good.
the
she-
horse-faced
did.
lesbian thing,
But
and
they're
we're
all-
not talking about Donald Trump. Like,
That was
mic
awesome.
Drop.
that was awesome that she
Mic
did
drop.
that.
She was.
I gave her a lot of
She's
credit
got
for doing.
balls.
She goes.
She's
She
got
goes.
balls.
Listen,
Yeah, she
horse.
does.
She goes. We cannot support a candidate who calls women horse-faced lesbians and fat and this and that. And he goes. And she goes. And I'm not talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
She's ballsy.
Because everybody would assume that's who she's
Yeah.
talking about.
So who do you like,
Well,
Danielle?
she
I
comes for blood.
honestly, I do not have a horse in this race. I will not. I don't believe in
Danielle,
anybody.
Danielle,
You
do us all a
don't
favor.
get behind
Grab-
anybody. You don't support
No.
any of
Grab,
them.
grab your pair and make a stand here.
No,
Commit
you know.
to somebody.
Listen,
Are
a
you
lot-
not going to
There's
vote?
no time
No,
for
I will
passiveness
vote. Oh no,
now.
no, my
Oh, all
So
right.
wait,
So
wait.
you're
So
gonna
you,
pull-
so
so
you
you
know
will vote.
you have
Okay.
somebody you're going to vote for.
No, I really don't know.
Are you
yet.
just gonna go
and
into
I'm not.
the-
I'm not registered as a Democrat, so I'm
Yeah,
not
but-
voting in the primary.
Are you going to go into the poll booth and just sit there and like think for a second and then do it, or are you going to say
No. I work in legislation. Like I work in policy. I will be well thought out, but before I get to the voting booth.
That's
But
hot.
I am a for the people person. So I care more about like the needs of the people, the country, than I do any politician. So I will make my decision who I think can actually do something when it's time to decide. Right
So
now,
what
this
you're
is just a
saying is you're not
circus.
voting for Donald. Got it.
I may
Well, no,
be
not
saying that, but not
necessarily.
necessarily. But
If
most
she voted
likely,
for Donald,
you have
I
a
would-
top-
definitely not.
I'll
have a
tell you.
top
I'll
three.
tell you when she votes for Trump. When Bernie Sanders gets the nomination.
No,
Right.
no, that's not happening.
Well, Bloomberg said that the other night.
Just like they told us in 2016 when fucking Hillary got nominated, vote blue no matter who. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? Now it's your turn to vote blue no matter who.
Bottom
And it's
line is,
Bernie,
though,
bitches.
Bernie-
So eat it, motherfucker.
Bernie
Easy,
Bernie
Joe.
should
Wait,
have
hold on.
gotten.
I want to play this tape back. in
Should have gotten the
November.
nomination in 2016,
Yes,
but
he
they
should've.
they did not want him, and they wanted Hillary.
Right.
And they got what they
Right.
deserved.
That's right.
Bottom
You're
line is,
100%
Took
right.
it away from him.
You're 100%
Bernie
right,
Sanders was the candidate that really should have gotten the nomination because that was the guy that most people really had a passion for,
Because
like you
his
said
fans
before.
have passion, right?
And they somehow swayed it all away from him. They did. They swayed it all away from him and made her come out on top.
Greg DiFilippo says Charlie Snowflake Myers. He goes, I like Good Time Charlie a lot better. Can we get you drunk and stoned? Oh my
Let me
God.
tell you something. That motherfucker, I heard he was on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I better never see that bastard around governors again. Because if he's all around being all drunk, giving me a bad name, who does that motherfucker think he is, man?
He's Greg T. Perverted
Good
Filippo.
time, Charlie.
Oh, listen, we had a good time with you that night, but I like the.
Who's you? Wait a second. Who's you? I'm Charlie Mike.
Oh, that's right.
Good time, Charlie. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Oh, that's your alter ego. All right, I get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'll just tell him I better not catch him around governor. Because
That
I know
guy's-
he's a staunch Republican.
We can work it
that
out.
guy's a tool.
Trump guy.
Hold on. Can I hear this? I wanted.
We
this
can work it out.
I asked for that for you.
This was a request.
Can you play
by
it loud?
Graz today.
Play. I want to hear it. Kemp Michelle says we got to play some more.
Fussing and fighting.
Sin and fight.
I love this song.
There you go.
Me
I
too.
sang this
Go,
on Jam
go, Danielle,
once.
go.
No, now I'm on the spot.
Come on, rock it out.
Danielle, I need a moment that I say I want you to come back to Limo Talk.
What?
There's a moment that I want. Charlie gets that. Charlie caught that one. I said, Danielle, I need a moment where I could just say, you know what, I want
Oh, like
Danielle.
I haven't sold it yet. Is
You
that
haven't
what you're
sold
trying
it.
to say?
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? We should make this our new theme song here.
What?
Graz can work
We can
it
work
out.
it out.
Graz can work it
Oh,
out.
I like that.
Graz is going to work it out.
Did I thank Tony Walker for being a board-up extraordinaire last week? He did a really good job. And
He came in tonight looking for his check.
No. Oh, fuck, shots fired. I got
He didn't even. He was sitting there going, 10 minutes, they're in there. I haven't heard a word about it.
He hasn't gone in his pocket. Wait, I have to tell you what he did. All right? Listen, I pay these guys. My board ups come in. That's the luxury I have. I have my own guy. I have my own guys. I took care of him, Tony Walker.
Okay.
But I go home in my kitchen that night and I put my hands in my pockets to empty my pockets, and there's the $50.
Wait. So how did you take care of him?
I
The viewers like to know.
He said nice things about him.
no.
Because adding you.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that sound effect.
I'm telling you, I can't see a visual, but from what I'm hearing, it doesn't sound great.
Oh, that was good.
It is what you think it
I
is.
think you.
Okay.
There's the moment you found that Jeff Posey could stay here all the time with his sound effects.
So he comes in. So he comes in looking for his paycheck. Now wait a minute. He gets paid.
I take care. Yes, you know that. They are.
Paychecks and I get paid back. That's what I.
Right.
You know, it's like payback's a bitch, Bob.
I'm trying to get you on the stage.
yeah,
I'm trying to get you a job.
I
love a good handy.
Listen, I try to take care of you during the holidays, Bob. All right.
He took care of me over the holiday.
So
You know, with the bonus money I got from here, I was able to give my family a nice Christmas. Thank you, Graz.
Graz promises his staff like reparations. and
Yeah,
shit, you know what I'm
reparations.
saying?
Yeah. I get a parking spot and a mule.
You guys better
I
be careful.
walked
You're not going to
there,
make the
exactly. I
like
walked home
Graz
with 2
list.
races and a half a mule one night.
Yeah, half a mule.
are you guys done picking on me? Is it just gonna
No, it's fucking great.
So you might not be sure if you want me to come back, but I haven't picked on you yet.
be yet?
Somebody
That's also
needs to be
true.
there.
Tell her what she's won.
You need a friend here, Graz. You need a friend. It could be me.
All right. Yeah, it could be you. it might. Charlie, I need help here. And
She's
you're-
auditioning for your friend.
I know. You were on fire though today, Graz, with the what's your worst story? Some parents didn't pick up their kid for 3 days. Like who the fuck?
Yeah, but she doesn't do that. We realized that's not
They
what
thought I was a babysitter, but I am
we
not.
thought she was doing a daycare kind of
Oh,
thing.
that, see, I would have liked that if that's what you did. Like if you were the one that went to the house and knocked on the door and said, "Give me your kids." You know what I mean?
Give me your kids.
Give me your kids.
And your husband.
Hand over the children.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take. And then the mother's sitting there going, "Where are they going? They're going to foster care or something like that." And then somebody came out. Somebody came out with a shotgun and said, "You ain't taking my kids!" Pew pew pew. Yeah,
This is why Graz doesn't sleep. He's having fucking nightmares like this, thinking of all this sick shit.
that's a story. I mean, like that's
that
what
would have been a story.
You
I really
just
should've
go and you just go and suck ass with fucking politicians.
I don't suck ass.
Well, no, you
She
know what I
just
mean.
said to her,
I
a
know, a
nice
little
young
bit.
lady sitting here goes, "You sit here and suck ass with politicians." Who the
Sorry.
fuck says that to somebody?
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't
Why do
suck
we-
ass. You lick the ass.
So why do we pick on
No.
you?
Nope.
Because I'm stupid.
Because I'm
that?
stupid.
You all right,
dirty.
Charlie? Charlie, you okay?
Stupid,
No,
stupid,
come on, Greg.
stupid,
Stop
stupid.
self-deprecating over here.
Right, but then it all
My
feels better
shoes
when
are
he goes through
tight.
his list of likes.
You know what? I'll tell you something right now.
Then he pulls out his list. Oh,
My
Joe likes
shoes
me.
hurt.
Bobby likes me. But at least, you know.
Pat Clyden said Graz should have another beer. Mike Nicolia, hold on. Thanks. He's watching. Zeno.
We were supposed to cue the crickets there.
We did.
Let's
Zestos
get on it.
Christos. Dude, I can't even watch. You look just like Keith Hernandez. That's what Zestos Christos said.
Zestos.
Gesto Cristo! How are you doing, Gesto Cristo?
Shut up, Charlie. Wait. Hold on. Who is that now?
I'm looking for my friend, Questo Gisto.
No, his name is Zestos Christos.
Gesto Cristo! Conquistador!
The Conquistadors.
Where are you? I suddenly threw a Russian thing in there. You know, I just watched this movie before Triple X.
Oh, with Vin Diesel and
Wow, you had an hour and a half to waste of your life?
Well, I'm waiting for this show to fucking start, you know? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, it started at 8 o'clock.
It is true.
You know, I'm sitting there going, I got to go do this fucking radio show tonight. And
9:45.
9:45, I'll get there by 10. It'll be all right. They'll still be sitting here. They'll still be figuring out.
Oh, so
Right? So I'm sitting there, I'm
Not
watching this
33.
movie, and I'm wondering, I'm like, all these fucking movies, these guys get shot at 1,000 times, and all these guys have bad aim. They can't fucking hit him. Nobody hits him. He didn't get shot once in the whole fucking movie, yet he's blowing the fuck out of everybody on the first shot. First shot.
Wait,
Right.
what kind of Triple X movie are you watching where he's blowing the hell out of everybody?
Well, that's what made me. The fucked up thing is that's what made me tune in. The fucked up
Charlie
thing
Myers
is
made it funny.
Wow, that was the first.
That was good.
Triple
Charlie
X
Myers
is
with
what
his
made
first
me.
laugh of the year.
Triple X is what made me tune in. I saw 3 X's. I was like, "Whoa, this is gonna be good."
Bobby got sold on the title half hour in. He's like, why am I jerking off right now?
I don't ask that question. I just do. But anyway,
Mike Nicolia wants to know, Graz, can you take a breath when you talk?
Oh, leave me alone, Michael. Fuck you.
Nicolia, way to go, Mike Nicolia.
The one thing Nicolia chimes in with is a dig on fucking Graz. You gotta love pick on
Yeah,
Graz nights at fucking Governor.
It's pick on Graz
And
night.
you know, he sits there and he goes like
what
this.
would
He
you
goes,
do without me?
like Mike just puts a little smile on his face. He goes, "Hey, Graz, I should take a fucking breath."
He takes like 4 different insults and then erases
You
that.
know that's how he does it, right? Hey, guys, why don't you shut the fuck up and take a breath?
That's a spot on Mike Nicolia. That's a great
the
Mike.
worst-
Hold on, we don't need him no more. That's fucking Mike. Hey, Mike, you don't have to come in no
Mike
more.
in
I
studio.
got you in studio now. So, Mike, how's the city going?
Unlike other people, Graz, I got to go entertain some people. I'll see you later. Bye.
What he
The
says?
worst fucking Mike Nicolia burn on Graz is when you posted that young picture of yourself.
Yeah.
And he wrote on the comment, "Wow, Graz, you actually look acceptable here." I mean, you had to tell him, I was
Acceptable?
like, you
Acceptable?
motherfucker.
Oh, that was at my place at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, "Wow, Graz, you actually look acceptable in it." I was like, who the fuck burns somebody with the word acceptable? I mean, that's just creative.
And that was your SAT word for the week, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week where we'll try out the word plumbing.
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie saw my. I know you saw it. My picture of my total burnout picture from my younger days today on Facebook.
Every time I look at your fucking Facebook, it's like watching Red Dawn, you know? There's like a young Patrick Swayze, a young Johnny Depp. It's like, you're like an 80s heartthrob, only it's 2020, you know?
Charlie, Nicolia says Charlie sounds like he's in a white beater shirt sitting on the couch recliner with a white tube sock with his gold.
Oh my God!
Is he looking through my fucking window?
You got a sock on your cock right now.
Charlie goes into the kitchen. He's going into the kitchen to get a snack with only one sock on, and everybody's wondering why.
The other sock,
Nobody
the
is
other sock's
wondering
under
why.
The other sock's under the couch area where you put your elbow. You stick it in the forearm, so when anybody walks over, it's over by your side.
First of all, the problem is it's not a tube sock on my cock. It's an ankle sock.
Oh, here we go. Greg
I can't
DiFilippo.
fit into a tube sock.
Greg DiFilippo calls me. He says Anthony is now Antoinette. He lost his penis and now has a vagina. Fuck you, Greg.
Way to go, Greg. Call in.
Tells him fuck you.
Greg is not one of the people that likes Graz.
Yeah, now tomorrow.
So cross
the
him
list-
off your list.
Off the list now.
I talk to DiFilippo all the time. He's a good guy.
I bet you do.
Yeah, we do. We talk a lot.
I get
Greg
many
DiFilippo.
messages from
Got any
Mr.
more beers?
DiFilippo.
Any more beers?
You want another beer?
Let's get another beer.
You want another beer?
Get some more beers.
There was
Yeah,
a guy.
stop nursing it, Danielle. Chug it like a real man.
There was a guy I used to hang out
woman.
with in high school.
Grab my
his
balls and
name.
take this down.
Yeah!
Oh my God!
How you talking?
Deep.
Let's go.
I mean, drink.
Danielle Asher. There you go.
Hooray!
A fucking
Get
moment
there.
on limo talk. You got it.
I
There
was
you
about
go.
to say, Danielle, that might be your moment right there when you got.
All right, turn the
Thank
lights
God
down.
I'm getting closer.
Turn the lights
We
on.
gotta get the pub atmosphere here.
You
Let's go.
had your quick second to me too and get out of here, but she's a trooper. She stuck around.
Wait, Danielle, did they already pull the lower the light stick on you?
They
yet?
did. They thought I was falling for it.
Oh, so you're already on phase 3. You better get out of there.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, I'm sticking it out.
Well, we didn't Cosby her yet, so.
She walked
Or
away.
did you?
Charlie, she walked in at the beginning of the show. She turned to me. She goes, "Why is everybody saying good luck to me?"
Now she knows.
It's not a joke. Even my own mother was like, "You'll be okay, I think."
You know what the best part is?
Is she okay so far with us? Your mother?
I think so.
She went
She's
to
all right?
bed.
Oh, my
Your mo-
mom loves you guys.
Your mother's listening.
Mom
My
went to
mother
bed.
loves you
Hi,
guys.
Mom.
My mom's cool.
What?
Hi,
Yeah.
Danielle's mom.
It's Joanne
Joan Krupe
Joan Krupe Asher.
Asher, yeah.
Ruby Asher.
Yeah, well, she's Italian. My dad was Jewish. He has his name and hers.
Mike Nicolia
Oh.
said Jeff Bosey films porn on his scale van. In his
Well,
scale
to
van.
be fair, he does hold the camera.
Hey, was your place crowded tonight for your set?
I mean, no, it was great. It was packed.
Actually, Grez, you know, I was just about to ask him that exact question. I want to know what the turnout was like Thursday night at Broadway, because when I did a show one Thursday night, it was fucking dead.
Well, because they heard that you were going to be there.
Your name was on the
Well,
marquee.
yeah, I mean, I don't draw a crowd. I know that, but I was expecting more than just my girlfriend.
Listen, you're lucky
They
you
heard
heard a straight line.
Hey, did she laugh and clap?
No, she hates comedy and she hates dance.
Hates comedy. I've never heard that before.
The co-host
I hate
is,
laughing.
The co-host is Charlie
Horrible.
Myers for the new comedy club in the city.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, is this thing on? Is anybody there?
So I want to.
Hello?
Well,
Hickory
for your
dickory
information,
dock. I had a sock on my cock. I
an
went.
ankle sock.
I went. I don't know. I got nothing else to say.
You're a great rhymer. Way to think on your feet.
Oh, what would you
Well,
say?
What would I say?
Yeah.
I would like. Well, we got the crickets going. I would sit there like, "Oh, well, thank you so much for coming out, and I'd like to thank the wait staff and the janitor because these are the only guys who showed up." So, anyways, you need guys to sweep a floor here?
Have you ever had that happen where you've sat where you're on the stage and there's one not tonight or anything else?
Right.
But have you had it happen before?
Oh, absolutely.
Like you come walking out, you're
Ab-
like, yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
One
I've
of those.
definitely gone ahead and it was like, what was it? I think I did one last year, and it was pretty much like an open mic. You pretty much had all comedians, and you had 2 guests in this huge venue. I was like, thank God I'm here. This is what comedy's all about.
When you get up and you're half the crowd, then you know you're in for a
Now
night.
stop
I
talking
did
about
a
my
thing
weight.
like that
He
one.
had the same thing.
I had the same experience. It was like I come to this thing in the city, and I won't mention whose name.
We
but-
were so geeked about going. We were in the bus. It was Bobby.
No. We had a good crowd that night.
But it came on. But when you were on it.
So I got invited back. I go back there, and he's like, "Oh, you got to do it tonight." And sure enough, the show starts an hour and a half later than it was supposed to. So anybody who might have wanted to be there for the show left. So the only audience I had were the 7 other comedians.
Oh, my.
I mean,
Sounds like we used to play in the band.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Charlie,
and
you
it
One
kind of
time-
bummed me out. It bummed me out. It really did.
Charlie, you ever had that experience?
One time I paid $20 to see myself perform.
That's what Nicolia said.
That's what I paid. I woke
Nice.
up and there was me, my girlfriend, and the producer, and I
The girl that
did
hates
one of
comedy.
my most passionate gigs ever. Like I performed like I was performing in front of a full house. They looked at me like I was crazy, which was fine. Because what's the worst that could happen once you get to that point?
You bomb.
All right.
You bomb in front of me.
Yeah,
I've
who's
been
there?
bombing in bed for years. You think it's a big deal I bomb on stage?
No.
Robin Eves is
at all.
watching. Kent Pichelle said, well, Danielle, you made your first full hour unless this episode started later than 9:45, which it did, Ken.
It did.
It did.
Joan Krupp the Asher, sure, my girl's tough.
That's right, I am.
Greg DiFilippo said, dump Charlie and let's wait about a half an hour for good time Charlie to call in.
Don't let me catch that bastard around the studio.
Mike Nicolia said Charlie's nose is so big he uses it when he plays Mousetrap and wins.
Wow.
Charlie is somebody said Charlie's really fun when he drinks White Claw.
You can hang out with Eric.
And then Graz towel down over there, and Dan Romano's watching. Hello, Dan Romano.
Raider had a good line on Facebook today. He's like, "There's going to be a war between Zima." Remember Zima?
Zima
Zima
and
and
White
White Claw.
Oh
He
my
says
God.
it's going to be a pillow fight. That was great.
He is so funny.
He's good. He comes up with good
Yeah.
shit. He's good. Where is he?
I have
He's
no
coming
clue.
in next week.
All right, we'll wait.
He's waiting for.
We'll be here waiting for you.
Well,
next
that's
Thursday.
when Danielle's going to come back and do her thing with your friend Gallagher and do some percussion.
Like I told him, I want Jimmy Gallagher going to come in.
Jimmy Gallagher's coming to do percussion.
I can't wait to
Percussion.
sing along to the percussion.
Turn the beat around. You know that song, right?
I do know that song.
Love
I
to
sang a
hear
lot
it.
of
Can we hear
Gloria
that? Can we
Stefan
get
in
a
my
little
day.
Gloria stuff on?
That was
Honestly,
Turn the
I
beat
would
around
not
was.
be-
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold-
originally.
hold on, Charlie. Go ahead. What were you saying?
They're talking about Gloria Estefan. They're all
That's Gloria
excited
No,
about.
Gloria
No, he was
Estefan
gonna-
did not do that song originally. The
Not
Turn the Beat
originally.
Around was done by, oh boy, who did it? Someone. Caller! Let's go. We need a caller. Lifeline. I'd like to call a lifeline.
516-465-3990.
Who did Turn the Beat Around? Vicky Sue Robinson, I think.
Ken
Well, I
Pichelle.
thought it was Gloria Stefan.
No,
Not,
no.
not originally, though.
There was an original. Vicky Sue Robinson, I think, did the original.
She does. You're right.
Al Celeste is watching. Greg DiFilippo said Charlie's only allowed back in the studio if he paints himself purple and becomes Squidward in person. So since
SpongeBob.
Yeah, because everybody who listens to our show knows fucking SpongeBob references. I mean, we're like a fucking 40 and plus audience.
all right,
over here.
Mike
Fucking
Nicolia
SpongeBob.
said Charlie's been doing open mics for 20 years.
I took Mike Nicolia to his first open mic 20 years ago.
I remember that. So who's this? This is Gloria Stefan?
I don't know. He
Yes.
put it on. You were looking
This
at
is
me.
Gloria.
I can't even see that far.
What year is this?
1998.
Was In still
Wait
open
a
in
minute. That song
1998?
came
Yes.
out earlier than
Yeah,
that.
Now-
that definitely came out earlier. I would say
This
like
song is from
94 or 5.
1974 or 5, exactly. 70s.
Well, I would say kind of the
70s.
Gloria version.
Really?
I'm telling you right now, the original Vicky Sue Robinson version came out in like 74, 75.
Can we get the official word, Richie?
Working on it.
Faster, please.
Listen, take your time, but hurry up.
Very true. Now, wait, what year did you say?
I said 74, 75. 75 I'm going to go with.
1976,
Oh,
ladies
oh
and
man, that was a
Alright.
good
Bobby
year,
and Zarella.
1976.
With the, and he had the name, of course, Vicky Sue Robinson.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat on the drum.
The album was called Never Gonna Let You Go
Oh, yes.
from
A
1976.
lot of good things
people.
were made in 1976.
And she did let me
Just
go.
saying.
You were born in 76?
I
Bobby, what-
certainly was.
I knew
Bobby, what phase was the mustache
That-
in 1976?
It was in the, it's just like it was right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you looked at that picture, right? You saw that picture I had on Facebook. That wasn't too far after 1976. That picture.
I'm thinking next week you're going to post a baby picture of you with that fucking mustache.
Well, they only had that.
I'm gonna tell
that
you.
would be black and white.
When this mustache grew in, I kept it. That was it.
He has it.
was it.
And now everybody, when they come on Facebook, they refer you to as Keith Hernandez, and they always call it a 1980s mustache.
You know what cracks me up is my whole life I've been hearing it's a porno mustache, right? But the years have changed. People used to go, oh, you with that 1960s porno mustache. Then they were going, oh, he's got that 1970s porno mustache. And last week, Carla Oakson goes, we got that 1980s porno mustache. I was like, what the fuck? Pretty soon it's going to be a 1990s
You wanna
porno
know what?
mustache.
You had some people backing you up there. You had, and I'm going to say these are people like way into their 90s. Gina Kajemi Coffin backed you up on the Vicky Sue Robinson, and Ken Pichelle with the Vicky Sue Robinson 1976. Oh my
Nice.
God!
Wow, see?
Wow.
I got fans.
You do. You,
I got.
Now you can add to your like
Gosh
list.
darn it,
Two.
people like me.
Oh, they
Start a
do.
list,
people
Bobby.
like
I
Start
hope
a
you're
list.
keeping track.
Time out. If you haven't noticed, most people like you. I'm just hanging on by a thread. What do you think Danielle's here for? She might be a fucking co-host soon.
And
Trust me.
that spool is running thin.
Trust me. All right, it's getting to a point now. Listen, I'm the controversial one because I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
But I'm a big Republican.
That's for sure.
A big Republican.
Big Republican.
Huge.
You're so huge. I am such a huge, huge Republican, and I'm a beautiful person.
Why does Donald? He calls everything beautiful.
He sat
Everything's
there
beautiful.
on the. All right, so can we do a little
Clean.
Trump coronavirus task force?
Clean.
I told you,
Yeah,
clean.
yeah, can we
very
talk about
clean.
how he
Clean
put
car.
Mike Pence in charge? of
Yes.
the fucking
You know why? Because he
coronavirus?
doesn't want any part of it.
And guess what else? This is the same guy who thought you could pray away the HIV virus.
You
so, we're
can.
in good hands.
Listen to me.
Oh, yeah,
We
obviously.
pray away everything. That's why we pray. Oh, yes, we
You can
pray.
electroshock.
We've got to pray
being
just
gay.
to make it today. Who did that song?
MC Hammer, 1992.
Ah, there you go.
Nice.
So MC Hammer told us in
Good
1992
guess.
that you got to pray to make it today. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you know,
I'm just saying,
he
this guy, I don't think he's
sat
really
there.
the.
You know what? I've been looking a little bit more because we all make fun of it, and everybody's always saying stuff about it. And then we talk during a Knock 'em Dead on the Work with Mike and Pete here on Limo Talk. We talk a little politics every once in a while, and I sat there and just tried to watch his press conference and just say, all right, how's he doing? And all he says is, I've got brilliant people. I've got brilliant scientists.
He does.
I've
But the point is,
I've got the greatest.
what else can he really say? But he shouldn't be saying anything, actually. But he's like,
Brilliant, brilliant scientists.
Yeah.
Guys who have
This thing will be over
guys
in a
who
couple of
passed
months.
algebra in 9th grade. Guys, flying colors, honors, high honors. All right, they're gonna nip this. They're gonna nip this virus. This what is it? The coronavirus. What is it?
It's the Corona Light virus.
Coronita virus. I'm
It's
gonna
the
get a
Modelo virus.
the Modelo virus, which is coming from the borders of Mexico, and the Dos Equis virus. We're going to get rid of them all. Not going to let them in. And then I'm telling you right now, the key to all this is China. China. Don't get Chinese takeout anymore,
Oh, boy.
and avoid the fortune cookie.
Why?
That's where the virus is.
It's coming from the fortune
It's
cookie?
in the fortune cookie. It says right on the fortune, you will have massive diarrhea tomorrow. It says right on there. Your lucky numbers are
That was
174.
last Thursday.
Your lucky numbers are 1, 17, 31, 46, and of course 45.
Fucking Trump 45. And you always sit there. It's always got a message of hope. Take the world by the hands tomorrow.
You know, oh,
Your
yeah.
lucky numbers are 7, 14,
yeah.
22. My son got so excited the other day. He goes, Dad, he goes, look at this lucky numbers. He goes, here's a buck. Play this. I go, you're 7. Why are you telling me to go play a quick pick? I go, you're not supposed to know what that's about. He goes, here's a buck. Play these numbers. And
Coronavirus
And did you
cookies. Coronavirus cookies. Crack them open. Crack 'em.
let me-
Do
let
not
me ask
crack
you a
open the
question.
cookie.
don't eat the cookie.
Don't eat the cookie.
But I want to ask Bobby and Rich a question because I've been thinking this all week.
All right, go
now, I
ahead.
know you guys don't always believe, what you see or what you hear in the media, but there is, we'll call it a rumor. I call it a fact, but we'll call it a rumor for argument's sake, that Trump, to save money, because he's got such a great economy, fired the pandemics expert who could be preparing us for this epidemic, if it turns out to be that, to save money on the budget. Now, do you think that's false? Do you think they're just
I
printing
think that's
that as a lie?
total bullshit.
You don't think there's going to be a
You think so?
pandemic?
You
No, I'm
don't
saying he
think
didn't
that
fire
he
anybody.
fired
What
the
are you going to
pandemic
save
expert?
money for? We're spending billions of dollars on nonsense, and we're going to fucking worry about somebody's $200,000 salary. Who
You
gives a
don't think
shit?
that's true then?
No,
You're going
no
on
way.
record and saying you think
No, that
bullshit.
started by Nancy Pelosi. Stop.
So it's fake news? Are we saying
That is fake news. Fake news on the fake news network.
Let me wish
Can we somebody fact check that while we're
How
on
you gonna
there,
fact
and
check it?
we'll
It's
come
not
back
even-
to it?
Charlie, let me
What are
just
we fact-checking?
Charlie, before Mr. Trump comes back on, I just want to wish happy birthday to Mikey Graz. My son
Mikey!
turned
Aw,
turned 8
Mikey.
today. So I want to wish him a happy
Congratulations.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
March
to
16th.
you.
Happy birthday to Mikey Graz. March
Okay.
16th, Bobby. I know you're going to say something. Is our 4-year anniversary for Limo Talk. Here it goes.
Gives a fuck.
18 years. Boy, listen, that's the best 18 years it's been.
Yeah. 4 years. We started in 2016, so we've been on for 11 years, and it's been nothing but fun. It's been great every time.
I can't count, so I usually told everybody we were on for 11 years. We were really on for 9. So he makes fun of me. all the
Sunday's
time.
my birthday. Who's coming over?
Oh, happy birthday.
All right, thank you.
Is it
Happy
really?
birthday,
Why don't we all get together maybe next Friday?
No, I don't
night,
want
have
to
some
see. I don't want
drinks?
to see your fucking face. Oh, hey, how are you? Here he is, Mr. Liberal. How are you, hey.
Mr. Liberal.
All right,
Mr. Liberal. He called you Mr. Liberal, Rich Walker. You want to come back with a little rebuttal?
no,
Mr. Liberal?
do not open the door.
All right, hold on. This is for Gina Kajemi Coffin because I know her ass cheeks get a little tight if I don't say this.
Ooh,
Pucker.
ass cheeks.
Pucker. They pucker up.
Pucker up.
Teespring, teespring.com. That's teespring.com. One word. Teespring.com. If you go there now, there's a 10% off promo code. It's Mardi Gras. No, it's really Mardi Gras, but it should be Mardi Gras if they were smart.
Do you know what would have sold like hotcakes on that website?
Like hotcakes.
You got chucked up on Limo
Hotcakes?
Talk t-shirts.
I know.
What happened to
I
those?
haven't done anything. I've basically
Nailed it
cut the
down.
production to a fucking zero.
Our budget is 42 cents.
Once he didn't like once he thought he looked like Arnold Diaz, I've gone in a different
that
direction.
fucking
You
picture
can
was
use
horrible.
that check you didn't give Tony Walker and buy some.
Yeah. We got Tony Walker money here. We got $50.
Yeah, $50.
$50.
Teespring.com, 10% off promo. Mention Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. No, it's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. All right, look at that. I
They'll
mentioned.
spell it wrong anyway.
that out of the
It'll
way.
say
Oh,
Graz.
it's not a T-shirt site though.
What? It's got everything.
It can be.
It can be. It has our. It
Oh,
has
it's like
the
marketing,
old,
production,
I think Andy
T-shirts.
Plajanos and one other person bought our old Limo Talk logo that's been sitting up there that D-Train made 2 years ago, and I've had no effort at all to put on a new. I'm like, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Graz was too busy working on stuff for the Wharton Pete show.
No, yeah, dude. Charlie, I was on Monday night. I had a blast. It was the greatest.
I know.
It was the
Your favorite thing in the world.
dude. It was I got to tell Bobby what happened. I'm going to tell a story. So,
Bobby, can you wait to hear this story
I'm leaving.
about his Mistress podcast?
Hopscotch Bottle Company in Deer Park. I do a beer tour now. Just started. It's going to be my third one. This time we went out to Mustache, New Ireland, and one other place. So one of the gentlemen, I'll find it. One of the gentlemen must be about 375 to 400 pounds.
Okay, that's it.
So so I called into the work with Mike and Pete and asked them if they could come up with a diet beer. Because this fucking fatty sat on my chair and fucking snapped the thing like a Twiz. I called it a Twizzler.
A breadstick would be what
Like
you're
a-
looking
yeah,
for.
like a breadstick. It fucking snapped in half. So I have a
We
bus.
fat shame on this show, by the way.
I caught on to that.
I'm not fat shaming, but that's what happened. So a heavy-set gentleman got in my car.
You refer to him, I think, as a fat fuck, and now he's a heavy.
Now he's a heavy
gentleman.
set. He's a gentleman now.
See?
Listen, this fat fuck sits on my chair and breaks it like a breadstick. Well, he's a heavy set gentleman. Heavy set gentleman. Sat. You can't come
Heavyset
back
gentleman
from that.
sat on my chair and floated to the
You
ground.
can't come back from that. You can't.
Long Island, North Fork Brewing Company, and Mustache, and we were at Hopscotch Bottle Company. So I called Mark, the owner of Hopscotch. He goes, "Send me the bill." I go, "The bill? I'm gonna need a new fucking chair." He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "My mechanic basically walked in, looked at it, and said, I can't do nothing with that." Fucking walked out. He says, "I can't do nothing with it."
On the chair?
On the chair. I got to buy a whole.
You had to have collision on that chair.
I got to buy I got to buy a whole new chair.
Really?
I have to get a whole And so if anybody sits in it, they're going to go back and fall back on the person behind them. So that whole row now I can't use.
Maybe you're just buying cheap chairs.
I've had the bus for 15 years. I've never had a problem with a chair.
Well,
Did you
got
ever see that scene
You have
in
to have the
Shallow
fat
Hal?
fuck test before you use
So
the
the
chair.
heavy set
Which
gentleman. went
scene
in
in
there.
Shallow Hal?
Which seat
You
is
see the scene in Shallow Hal where he sits down with the girl and she breaks the fucking chair at the dinner table.
the
and he goes-
restaurant?
He calls the maitre d' over. He goes, "What the hell is wrong with you? What are these chairs made of anyway?" And he's like, "Steel."
I had a guy break a toilet off the wall that way.
Wow.
A wall,
Really?
wall-mounted toilet. mounted.
He was really trying to take his shit, I guess.
He was probably close to 4 bills. I mean, he was a big guy. He was actually an aide that brought a patient to a doctor's office. He was the aide. He was in the bathroom. The toilet snaps off the wall. The porcelain physically just shears off of the 4 bolts that was holding it onto the wall through the back of the toilet. He comes out, tells the girl at the front, I think there's a problem in the bathroom. I go up there. I'm like, it's just snapped off the wall. There's water and honestly shit everywhere on the freaking floor. The guy got up, walked out, grabbed the patient, and left. Never looked
What
back.
would you do?
That was it.
What would you have done?
I was actually managing the building at the time. I called.
No. If you were the guy, what would you have done? Would you? Have
I
been
guess
like,
I would have done
fucking
the same
shit
thing.
so
I would have
bad?
just left.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess I just would have left.
So I had to look at the picture on
I actually
Instagram.
got the aid company. They paid.
As the
bill.
water is pouring under the door as you're leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck?
So now, wait a minute. Now, I get in my bus to go clean it, and the chair's broken. So nobody told my bus driver. So I'm looking on the Instagram picture going, all right, who's could be quite possibly the one that snapped this one? And there's one guy in the picture. He's got to be over. He's got to be over
Which one of
350
us
pounds.
is not
So I'm thinking this guy just sat on the thing, leaned back, and the thing just snapped. So
you don't know
So
for
you
a
picked
fact.
him out.
well, I picked him out on an Instagram picture. So I called Mark. I go, listen. I go, you need to get a diet beer or something because this fatty got in my car. And this thing is my
We're
my
back to
fucking
fatty.
We're back to fatty. It's
Back
not
to
no
fatty.
longer
No more of the heavy-set gentlemen.
heavy-set
Gentlemen,
gentleman.
Well, I was
That
pissed.
reminds me like when I was a little kid and my mother used to go, "Who ate all the donuts?" And I'd be sitting in a group of kids. I'd have all the white powder on my
Right.
face. Yeah.
All over your shirt, all over your face.
Then when she saw the white powder on your face when you were 16, it was a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
I was eating donuts. That's right, Mom.
By the way, I cleaned the whole house and organized the attic. I love you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmerman's watching. Don Sill's watching. Greg Kajust from what is that? What's the show in Bozy? Since you're the Govs Radio prostitute, what's the show that Greg's on?
Greg who?
With the older lady. She has a show here.
With
twice
the
a-
old fuck.
I didn't say that. I said older lady.
That old bag. What show is that?
The old bag.
Ken, could you type in what's the show that Greg Kajust is on?
Wait, who?
Have we-
What
we
show is an
done
old lady?
She's on twice a week. What's the lady that's on twice?
Oh, Tina Valentina with the Breakfast Club.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't remember it all the time. I don't watch it.
She's a year older than you, the old lady.
She
The
is
old
not. I
hag,
helped
as
her
you
out at
refer to
a holiday party. I walked her outside. She could barely walk.
Yeah, but that's not because of her age.
10 minutes. I need to switch the laundry out.
Oh my God.
I guess we're not entertaining you, Mr. DiFilippo. Maybe you should go to sleep. I apologize. I thought we
Oh, I'm
had,
sorry, we don't have any like pictures of porn to show you at this moment.
yeah,
but,
well, squirt
however,
away.
we're having enough problems as it is. You know, we don't need to add
I
any more
want-
to
if I
our
have to,
sorrow.
One more volleyball pop out of some girl's asshole. I'm gonna fucking leave the country.
Wait.
Jesus Christ!
Danielle,
Like I'm going to hell being friends with him on Facebook.
all of us are friends, not Rich, but me, Bobby, and Bozy are friends with this gentleman in Tampa called Greg DiFilippo. So he sends us.
Yeah, I know Greg from the shows.
All right, so
he's
Greg
commenting.
sends us porn.
He sends us
Crazy porn. Lewd porn.
Lewd.
Like
Today he sent like some armless, legless.
sends us-
Oh my
Today
God.
we got an armless,
Oh my God.
armless, legless woman.
Does this do it for him, or he just sends it for?
Actually,
shits
it does it
and
for
giggles?
me, but you know, the point is,
But that's not important right now.
well, that's besides.
Oh, we weren't
No,
talking
no.
about me.
No, he really does. He sends me like
I
5
believe
a,
you that he sends it.
maybe 5 a day.
I
I'm just
saw.
wondering how much you enjoy it.
Whoa, I think I'm only up to one a day. I can't, you know.
Listen,
Wow, no, it's like 5.
oh, in the last 3 days, I saw a beer bottle, a ping pong, and just
None being used the way they should be.
If you want,
What do these items have in common?
and a wiffle ball bat. That's what I saw.
Those are all pretty typical, though.
Typical in whose world? A wiffle ball bat, a wiffle ball,
In
and a
the
beer bottle.
extreme world.
So wait, hold on. So we're gonna have him. Are you sharing something with
Yeah.
us?
Are you a little dirty?
sharing?
What is that about?
Are you sharing?
I might be. No, I'm not into
Yeah.
that. I just
Oh my
know
God.
that in the extreme
Extreme
you
mud
know,
wrestling.
sex working world,
Wait,
Those are things that are not that.
Oh, it's disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I can't get into that shit. That's crazy.
Oh, Tony Walker just texted me. He's like, "Can you ask Graz for my check?"
Just tell him to leave it on the desk for me. I'll be in the morning at 11.
I know you guys are getting off soon. But
After that whole bag is
You might as
on
well
and
just close
our
up
show's
shop
on.
now. Graz is done. He's drooling. He's fucking stuttering, sweating like a fat prick. He hasn't entertained anybody. Danielle Asher and Bobby and Zarello. Next week will be Ins and Ash.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
In some ash.
In
In my ash.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
sometimes.
Again, that was last week.
All right, Charlie, could you call back in 20 minutes? It's good time, Charlie.
Yeah, that I don't know that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing him around.
You coming in next week?
I'll be there next week. Yes.
All right. We should have a full house, so we won't be pick on Graz night.
It won't be pick on Graz night, but I will be there to support Mr. Bernie Sanders for all of you fine gentlemen. So great show.
Got to be
tonight,
fun
guys.
if you come here to support Bernie next week. Thank you so much for all the things that you've said good about me. Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman.
No, that's Charlie Myers.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sanders.
Okay.
Mr.
Thank
Charlie-
Sanders, Mr. Sanders, can I ask
He's a
you?
little old. He's a little senile. He doesn't always know who's talking.
I was searching you recently, Mr. Sanders.
I'm searching me too.
You've never had really kept a job, and you were on welfare for a very long time in your life. Why is that?
That's total bullshit.
Hello. All right.
Will you let me, my friend, answer the question? This bald fuck just asked me a question about my working years, and what I've done is I've always advocated for the people, and that's been my thing. And we all share in the wealth.
So you advocate like Danielle Asher
like
does.
that she does with the kids, with the little bastards. You know that yes, that's what I do.
The problem is with America is that we got to go ahead and you got to have the equal amount of sprinkles to ice cream ratio. This is what's got to happen in America.
All the sprinkles, I agree, must be equal. We must have a cone with ice cream and plenty of multi sprinkles.
Are you
Multi sprinkles.
are you for free health care, Mr. Sanders?
Yes, for free health care. Everybody.
How are we gonna do that?
Everybody that works is going to pay for it.
Okay.
Those who don't work will get it for
Can I
free.
say one thing about the whole how everything's going to get paid for, and something that if you're a Bernie fan like myself, you realize why nobody would say this, but everybody knows it. Everybody knows that if he gets elected, he won't be able to pay for all of his policies. Okay?
Or any at this point.
But he's also not going to get all those policies passed. So if he could just pay for the ones that end up going through, we'll be a lot better place.
All right, so what you're saying is promise the world because you know it's not going to happen and you'll never have to own up to it.
Why is Bernie any different than most?
Saying Mexico's gonna
So,
have to
yeah,
go to
exactly.
war,
So he's
shit
just like
that,
everyone else.
That's
What's
why
the difference?
I don't side with
Let's
anyone.
go for Buttigieg.
Charlie, give me some plugs. Charlie, where you gonna be? Anywhere?
I'm gonna be at the Red Zone March 13th. I'll be hosting for Aragona's Comedy. I'm going to be in the Little Room with Mike Dillon. A couple of dates in April, pretty much every Saturday.
I'm hoping to have a couple of days in April, too.
I'm
Yeah,
so
the,
sorry.
And
the comeback is on, and I'm booking a lot of dates, and I got all new material. So check
Put it
me
in
out.
my ass.
Are you coming here? Are you coming here next week?
I will be there.
already
He
said
already
that.
said gentlemen and made sure he wanted everyone to know I was not invited back clearly.
I haven't
What the
decided.
gentleman and the vagina?
I haven't decided yet.
Nothing.
Bobby and I and Richie.
No, you're coming back.
Bobby and Richie. Bobby and Richie will have a
I
conversation.
said vagina and now I got invited.
Speaking about coming back,
We need. Well, I always thought that a girl. It would be nice to have a girl.
I think it would always be nice to have a girl.
yes.
Speaking
It's even better to have a woman.
Any night of the week is nice to have.
Right?
Speaking about that, Richie, it's 11:15. Can you turn the heat up to 80 degrees
Oh my
now?
God,
'Cause we got the
sweating like
jacket
a-
off.
Well, you have
It
your
is,
own,
it is hot in
you have
here.
your
Yeah,
own
man,
thermostat.
and I'm sorry. I put
I put
cologne
it down
on.
before to 68.
Dude,
You put that on for
can I make
me?
a suggestion?
Yes.
Open up that. Open.
Well, I saw you take
what?
your jacket
I did
off.
put cologne
I
on
did
for
take
you.
my jacket off. It's hot in here.
Yeah. All right. Well, Charlie, at Good Time Charlie, right?
Uncle Charlie Comedy. If you want to look me up on Instagram, say hello. And if not, I'll see you on Limo Talk. I'll see you at Governor's. I'll see you over at the Red Zone in Babylon.
Good. Thanks, Charlie.
Great show tonight, guys. Have a good one. I'll
Wait,
talk
wait.
to you soon.
I will see you at the red zone, because the red zone is where I've always been.
All right, guys.
Charlie, good job
Bye,
tonight.
Charlie.
Comedian Charlie
Have a good one.
Myers.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
See you
to
next
meet
week.
you.
Charlie, we love you.
Have a good. Love you too.
All right, we miss you. Come back.
Charlie made the
You know,
I like
I
Graz
just
list.
I just got done.
I like Charlie.
I just got done coming from the other room over there, and yes, and now
Tell
I
us
can
more.
understand Mr. S
Why
name's
we're sweating.
Mr. Why you're sweating, and why Mr. S name has an obsession. My God.
Who?
Sorry, but I'm gonna. Yeah,
What happened? What I miss?
Thank
I'm
you.
having a Me Too
He's
moment.
talking about my boobs.
Oh, I wasn't.
He
looking.
Graz hardly noticed.
To be honest with you, Danielle, I've looked at your face the whole time, and I haven't looked
you.
one time at your
Bullshit.
See?
I really haven't, but
See, baby? I know.
I haven't, and it's not my place to do that. But I must say, the age that you.
Here we go.
I'm quite the opposite. I could not pick her out in a mugshot. I could not. I really have seen nothing but.
He hasn't looked at her face
I haven't
once.
seen her face at all.
There comes Rob
Oh,
Friend.
hi.
Nice to meet you.
You have beautiful nipples. I mean, eyes.
Danielle,
My
I
nipples
think
are not out.
You would be great to sport one of our T-shirts if we get one.
Well, if you ever get one,
Yeah.
I will wear that
Teespring.com,
for you.
ladies.
All right, let me ask you something, and I'm serious. We're an hour and a half in. You get it. He's fucking. He's brilliant at what
Oh,
he
yeah,
does.
I'm brilliant.
He's brilliant. He's brought up extraordinaire. I'm the puppeteer. Bozy chimes in, and Charlie Myers usually hangs out with us, and Zimmerman says a word once every hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Mike Zimmerman.
Is he here?
No, he's not here.
Oh.
Mike Zimmerman's stunning tonight. Comedian Mike Zimmerman, all right?
here?
He's not. Is he been here?
He's under the desk.
We usually get a comedian in. Tonight, Kevin Seaman was supposed
Yeah,
to come
where's
in tonight.
Seaman?
Kevin
Oh, what
Seaman
a
said he was
name.
coming in.
Oh, my God. Where's the
That's
semen?
unfortunate.
Jokes are endless.
That poor kid growing up.
Oh, wait, wait.
I grew up with him.
Kevin Seaman
So
was
you
supposed to
made
come
the
in.
jokes.
Jeff, we did. Sean Brown was supposed to come in, but
He makes a lot of them.
He's Sean Brown's our starting quarterback for the Limo Talk football team.
Okay.
He rushes for 46 yards. We don't know about his arm right now, and he is our
Oh, yeah,
he
I
is
heard
our
you talking
he
about
is
him
our
last
token
week.
African American comedian.
Good.
That's our. So
I
you're
mean,
our
not
one-
good to token,
you
but
and then
African
Teresa
American.
Farrell used to come in all the time, but she's
But
on
she's gone
she's on
now.
sabbatical.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's on sabbatical.
Yeah.
So we
She's-
got. She's on sabbatical.
She's over at Coasters, I think.
She's hanging it. She's doing an open mic.
Yeah, she's doing it open mic at Coasters. Even though they don't have it plugged in, she's doing it.
Is this thing on? I want to do the pussy song. Hold on. Wait, it's Wednesday night. There's nobody here, Teresa. I'll still do the pussy song.
Oh, you know what I did yesterday? Speaking of Teresa, because she's such a...
Her pussy.
Teresa, speaking of pussy.
No, speaking of Teresa, who's on Broadway with her Ray DeGrun play.
Oh, all over. She's all over.
No, but I was at the Garden yesterday. I worked yesterday at the Garden. They did a free showing of
Her
To
vagina.
Yes, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, yeah.
At the Garden.
I read
Okay.
about that.
They invited all the kids from all the city schools. 18,000 kids filled the Garden
Nice.
yesterday, and they did for the first time ever.
Wow.
Madison Square Garden had a performance, a Broadway show performance on a stage in the middle of the Garden.
That's the
It was
first
fucking-
time ever.
First time ever, and I got to see it, and I was there for it.
Oh,
It was
cool.
It was great.
Bat,
It
boy,
was
Bat,
good, right?
Bat, Bat Boy must be coming next.
And I'm thinking that Ray Negron next week, with the Bad Boy, and Teresa will be right there on center stage. And, the way they set it up so that the whole arena could see the stage. I thought there was going to be a backdrop where they were going to
was
have
it in the
scenery,
middle?
but they did it right in the middle, and they
Like a
did
boxing,
little, they did little
setup.
sections where they set up like a dining room table where they sat at the table.
Right.
They set like the courtroom up when Kill a Mockingbird, and they also did
Oh,
like
so
the
it was
front
all
porch.
set up at the
It was
same-
all set up in the
that's
throughout the
cool.
whole show, but they just spotlighted the spots they went to.
Wow.
And
Oh, that was smart.
and the
I
whole
saw
place
it on
could
Broadway.
see it. And
It's
Ed
good.
Harris was the star.
I love
yeah,
Ed
I heard
Harris.
he's really good.
He was great, and the show was amazing. The kids loved it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Jeff Daniels was in it, and originally that's when I
Right,
saw it. It
right.
was so good.
Yeah, he took his place. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, he did.
But it was really, really good, and the Garden didn't charge anybody for it.
That is really,
Really?
cool.
They did it for free for the kids, and I thought that was an awesome thing that they did.
That's great.
And now
That's good
I'm sure they're going to do more down the road. It was great. It worked out great.
You liking it over there? You enjoying yourself doing that?
I love it over there. That's
Must
a
be
good place.
exciting.
It's a
What's
great
not
place.
to like?
There's always
Madison
something
Square
different.
Garden.
He was telling me one night you were doing the basketball, right? And they had you in a nice section, and there really wasn't too many people over there, so you basically got to sit and enjoy it a little.
The St. John's game.
which nobody goes to because they
No, they get about 7,000,
But they
8,000.
Yeah,
suck.
St. John's gets
Terrible
a good
year.
decent crowd.
Terrible year.
They stink this year, but
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah,
I
they do.
did a couple of Nick
It's
games. I've done
unfortunate.
some Ranger games. I've done some concerts.
Let's
It's
go
good.
Rangers.
Oh.
Another fucking win tonight,
So
baby.
let me
Let's
finish.
go.
You know what? They look good, man.
Oh,
Rangers
my
are
God.
tough.
Let me finish my
Let me tell
question.
ya.
My
Goalie
question-
changed the whole world for them.
They're playing like a
Yeah,
team.
he broke his
Wow.
he broke his ribs.
Yeah,
the
he's-
one
he was in a
that got
car
us started
accident.
was in a car accident. He broke his ribs. Shishkin, right? Shishkin. What is it?
Shesterkin.
Shesterkin and
What's right, you can't say that?
and Bucciarella, right? Or Buchnevich.
Buchnevich.
Those two guys got into a
Bucciarella.
car accident. They're
Come
both
on. Not Italian.
Bucciarella.
He's related to Vinny
No, but
Barbarino.
what I think when they pulled Lundqvist, I mean Lundqvist was
Bless you.
kind of not been on top of
No,
the game.
no, I think that
So,
they got
so
young.
now the young guys are doing a good job, and the Rangers are tough. They played a great game against the Islanders the other night and
Oh,
beat
it was
them.
a great game. That was a
really good game.
Great game.
Did you find any Sam Rosen clips on YouTube for the Rangers?
for the?
It's
Rangers-
a power
Are
play
you
goal.
all Ranger fans?
We
No.
well, my question.
I
wait,
am.
Let,
I'm
let
a
me
Ranger
finish.
fan.
So I never may ask this question. An hour and a half for you. You having a good time? You
I
enjoy-
am having a good time.
All right, good.
She's lying.
I don't really lie.
You have a great tattoo.
You hear
That's
me?
beautiful. What is that?
Thank you.
Oh, you got two of them. What
I have
is
a
that?
Couple. I have
What-
some
I
more.
like when somebody says I don't really lie. Like
I
it's like,
know I really. Well, look, everyone lies like something. Like,
Really?
Sure.
Tell us
But
what
not
you've
really.
lied about before, Danielle.
Tell us,
Tell us
Danielle.
about your childhood, Danielle.
When
Danielle,
I was
tell us.
8. No, I'm kidding. No.
I told a fib.
You married, kids? Anything?
I'm actually a widow.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Where's the,
Move
where's
away,
no,
move
no
away.
joke?
Bad luck, bad
What?
luck.
No, I was waiting for more. Well, you said I'm actually a
where
widow.
did you
am,
hide the
because
body?
People don't really.
Right,
People
did you-
always go, "What? Really?"
Are you guilty?
No,
That's what Jeff asked.
not directly.
No jokes, but
So you jumped from the car before it went over?
did you get,
Oh my God!
I mean, I don't
the
know.
views of Bobby Inzarello to Danielle
shit.
Asher when she sues GubsRadio.com, and not the views of Limo Talker Graz, Anthony Graziadei, GotThemGoGraz.com, GubsRadio.com, Gubs.com.
All right, you covered it all.
All right.
No, really though. What happened? No, I don't.
He died running a race. He was an ultra runner, and he was running Whiteface Mountain up in Lake Placid, and he was
Oh my God!
quarter mile from the end of the race, and he died of heat stroke.
Wow.
Which, yeah,
Oh my God!
I'm sorry to hear it. Well, how long ago was
That's
this?
horrible.
year and a half.
What,
Little
year and a
over
half?
Year and a half ago, yeah.
Can you play that song "Running on Empty"?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my!
It's okay.
You know what?
Kidding me?
I thought of some fucked up things to say, but nothing as fucked up as that.
That
up.
was
I mean,
really.
That was pretty fucked up.
That was pretty bad.
I don't know. It popped in my head. I don't know what to.
Holy fuck! Even I thought that.
The best part about that is just the other day I heard that on a workforce block on fucking on 104.3.
You'll never be able to
She will
listen to
never
that
listen to
song
that
again.
Running on
Never.
empty, running alive. Fucking, oh, I should be like,
Wow.
all right.
I
Wow.
am smiling. I'm smiling.
You really
but
needed Kramer with a cup
That
of
was
tea
really
or a,
bad.
you
Wow.
know? Wow.
Oh my god.
You should be muted for that
I'm
one.
not even gonna Google the song.
Holy
No, please
shit.
don't.
No. All right. So it's it's not. That's you're the third actually that I just heard because
We're fucked up people. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Really?
I got
Now
warning.
you know why. Now you know why people warned you.
I'm cool. It's
And why Graz has no friends. It's just like, you know.
I have no friends. I have a circle of friends. I have a few.
circle.
I have about 5 that still listen. Wait a minute.
big as
I
a
You
can
can
white-
make a circle with
I'm
$5.
fucking
Yes, you can.
54 years old, and my old man said if you can go through fucking life with one best friend, you're blessed.
He
I
said
got-
best friend. He
I got
wasn't
5.
talking about just friends in general.
Oh, I got 5, and I consider you to be close too, you fucking prick. Even though you make fun of me all the time, even though you fucking sit there, I consider you to be a good friend.
Today, I consider myself Graz's best friend in the whole fucking world.
All right, you're the third, and I want to tell you. First was Scott Farrell when we were on Howard 101. Howard 101. Shot in the beer, puke. He used to be on WFAN.
okay.
Pharrell and I got close to this gentleman who used to drive NASCAR's John Nevins.
John Boy from the Waltons.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, he was on
they
the
used to
wall.
call him John.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Joey Bluntz, who's on this show, got very close with him, and Pharrell was very close to him. He was on all the time. This guy goes skiing last week, 2 weeks ago, gets up early in the morning on the mountain, gets in a sled. Kids are on each side. Goes down
this
the
is going.
goes. Well, there's 3 of them. I want to tell the stories. They're fucked up.
Sleds.
Goes down the sled full force in the early morning. Can't see. Fucking drives right into a snowmaking machine. Snaps his neck. Breaks
Oh
his
my God.
breaks his neck dead on arrival. Kids,
Oh my God.
I'm glad I didn't make any jokes.
Yeah, kids find him. Blunt's has been devastated. Pharrell's devastated.
How long ago was this?
This is 2 weeks ago. So that's
Oh my
that's
God.
number one. 3 days later, the gentleman that put my deck on my house was in St. Kitts on his boat.
Skiing?
Slips on his boat, hits his head on the side, falls into the water. Nobody finds him. They find him drowned with his life jacket on, dead
Oh my
when they try to get
God.
him out. So that's 2.
So here's what I'm saying. The coronavirus is actually better than those things. It's better than that.
Yes, you're right,
Yeah.
President Trump. And now I've been, not that I've been waiting. I've been saying I haven't.
You're
heard,
waiting for the third.
I haven't heard the third.
Yeah,
and
you know what
you're-
I'm going to do? I'm going to go home and buy a fucking helmet. I'm getting a fucking helmet.
And don't eat Chinese.
And
what
I'm
are
not
they
eating
called? Fortune cookies.
But that's why your husband, late husband, happens to be the third. My condolences to
Thank you.
I hope we can. Now, just for that fact, if you come in here and enjoy yourself with us, that makes me happy because I'll tell you a true story.
Bozy will
I
bring.
got the pity invite.
Yeah, Bozy will have a ladle of water waiting for you.
Bozy, I drink Tito's.
You
Next
got
time.
it. You
My
got
Aunt
it.
Virginia, God rest her soul, was sick with cancer for 2 years when we first started here at Govs Radio. And she would be a listener, one of our only listeners at the time when we started. And she would text me every day and every night telling me that Bobby made her laugh and that she got through the night, those 2 hours,
That's
on a
right.
Monday night and a Thursday night. I'm going to start
Did she
crying.
mention that I was visiting her in Virginia?
No, she didn't. You weren't visiting her.
He was tickling me.
But she would text me and then write a letter, and I read out loud about how good we made her laugh.
That's nice. Laughing and dancing. I don't know what is
So-
better than
so-
that. That's how
and
you
then
heal yourself.
We had
My
another
goodness.
gentleman here.
Dancing.
Yeah, I like dancing.
Can I tell the other one too? Somebody else had said that though we brought laughter.
It's therapeutic.
That we were
Dancing and-
therapeutic.
Sure.
We had a comedian on here that
It's
was one.
therapeutic. Therapeutic.
It's not therapeutic. It's therapeutic.
Thank you.
All right. How are you, Sam? You all right?
Sam.
That's you.
I thought it was Arthur.
Oh, it is Arthur. It is Arthur. So we had a third. I don't know. Sam Adams. I came up with somebody.
Sam Adams.
So we used to have a comedian here that worked with us, Hector Louise. And
Patriot?
Hector Louise had lost his a family member in a car with him at one point.
Oh,
So
gosh.
he would tell us when he listened to us that it was or came in, it was therapeutic for him because he would laugh all the time. Right.
Yep.
So I
It is. It's
for me to get out of the house, it's a midlife crisis. I got 4 kids. Daddy, can you do this? Daddy, can you do that? Dad, the dog shit. Oh, I want to. Daddy, for my sweet 16 in August, I'd like this dress. Oh, how much is it? Oh, $1,800. Oh,
no wonder you didn't pay Tony Walker.
yeah.
Yeah, Tony just put. Tony's got like a sleeve on that dress.
Daddy, I found something in your car.
Now I have to ask another question. I'm sorry. I know it's like
You
you,
have to
shouldn't
go
ask
back there.
anything. You've reached your quota for the year. We've established what a cruel and son of a bitch you are. Now I'm doing Benny Gagucci stuff.
Yeah, I
Either
see.
way, so I was just curious. Okay, so single, obviously.
I am single.
You
Children.
ready to mingle or not?
I'm ready to
You're ready to
mingle.
Children?
mingle. All right.
no children, only a
Oh, you're a
four-legged
catch.
child.
I have a guy that's single. Miles.
You told me
Miles-
this already.
What?
Stop
Bob-
setting her up with anybody.
All right. I won't.
All right, leave her
Bob's
alone.
single.
Leave her alone. Oh, look at this. I got likes on Facebook. I got friends. I got a friend request, Graz.
Yeah. All right. Fine. All right.
Is it from DJ D Love?
Yeah, please.
DJ D Love didn't come and rap for us tonight.
I
I watched you guys hang up on him last week.
It's not.
it was
listen,
an accident.
Listen.
It was an accident.
The powers that be want us to treat it with kids' gloves.
Kids' gloves.
Kids,
With kids'
kid
gloves.
Kids.
Kid gloves.
Several kids.
He, on the other hand, had
Kid Rock.
Like
he,
the
on the
kids
other
I
hand,
left
had an
behind.
incident with him. So
Nah,
he's
he's
not.
full of shit, that guy.
Yeah, he's not happy with him.
All right, well,
You know what I
each
mean?
their own.
Which guy is this?
DJ D Love. Could you lower it? Maybe nobody's got
DJ
any
I don't
talking.
know.
Just talk the side.
Sally O'Neill would like to know why we can never see Rich.
We try.
Because it's true.
Rich is like the
All
like
you
the
see is
neighbor.
his arm.
I know.
He's like the
because-
neighbor on
Come here, Rich.
freaking
Come here,
what was
Rich.
that show?
There you go. Board up extraordinaire Richie Zarelli, who just got his ass cleaned. He's got no polyps. To my left, Ins 41, Bobby Inzarello, the greatest secret to Governor's Comedy Club in the history of fucking governors. And over to my far left, Danielle Asher, who's having a good time with us tonight.
I certainly am.
And in the
so.
Danielle, what's your Italian name? What is it?
Croupy.
Groupie. Hey, that's what I like.
Hey, oh.
and Jeff Bosey in the box with his
Jeff Bosey
he
in
broke
the
his
box.
he broke his cherry tonight. Good job. So did you enjoy yourself tonight?
I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Did you
out
say
in the
any
city.
good jokes or were you
I
were
told
boring?
I told all of my material on stage. Everybody laughed. I don't mean to brag, but I was the only one they laughed at.
You keep saying that. I've
He's-
seen that
Danielle,
a couple
he's
times.
a
now.
fucking prostitute.
He
am.
does mean to brag.
Listen. I know I am. He's on every fucking show. He
It's
goes on.
about
I know.
exposure.
This is the
exposure,
first time we're
exposure.
meeting in person,
Yes,
but we
it
have
is.
met on the phone and in comments.
He
and
goes on Emily
He did a
Santos'
FaceTime in her bathtub once.
You
It was
go on
great.
Emily
That was
Santos'
fun.
podcast. You went on Domestic Disturbance podcast.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're going on the new.
I went on the other one for what was it? Justin McDonald.
Justin-
and,
that's it.
Did
Emily
you go on
Santos.
that
I just
old
said
lady
that.
show yet?
2.5 women.
I can't
The old
listen.
bag show.
I haven't.
The old
I haven't had
bag.
the opportunity because I actually have a job to go and be here in the morning for the Breakfast Club, and then I can't sit here and watch someone
Breakfast Club?
eat food all
Emilio
the time.
Estevez is going to be here with the
Wow.
Breakfast Club.
Ali
John
Sheedy.
Hirsch.
Ali Sheedy.
Oh,
John
no, Ali
Hirsch.
Sheedy.
Oh,
in that
from
movie.
that's from what was it?
Ali
Annie?
Sheedy's great.
She's so hot in that movie.
Simple Minds is going to do the theme song.
Oh my God, I like Simple Minds.
Hey,
My little Simple Minds.
Hey.
Who's
Well,
my little Simple
I
Minds?
guess we're already getting muted.
Why
so
are we
it
getting
doesn't
muted?
matter.
Listen, I listened to two
Because
shows
I
today.
played, because I played music I told you was going to get you muted. That's why.
Did we get muted?
I believe so.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm hearing.
I'm always in trouble, man. Oh,
What,
why?
at this
Is it
moment,
just
we're
muted
muted?
on Facebook or
But
is it
No,
muted
no, on the
everywhere?
replay you'll get muted. On the Facebook replay.
Oh man, we didn't.
You
do
won't now because I'm not playing the.
You're not. Yeah, you're not. I know.
Well,
but
I know, but you tell me to play those live versions. I tell you can't play the live versions because they're copyrighted.
you told me they're not. Wait a minute. I'm all this music I'm sending you. I thought we're allowed to play it if they're on YouTube.
Some of them are copyrighted, some of them are not.
Okay,
I
so
try and find the ones that aren't.
Could you find a Simple Minds one that's not copyrighted right now?
Oh, good luck with that.
All
I
right,
will
we'll
try.
try. All right, thanks.
I will try.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't,
be
don't,
alone.
don't you forget about me.
As you walk on by.
Will you call my name?
There we go.
When you walk on by, will you call my name?
And we have somebody who actually sings here but won't.
Yeah, sing with me.
Right.
You don't remember that song?
Of course I remember that
So let's
song.
go.
You were doing great.
Nah, I'm done.
He was awesome, wasn't he? He was in his zone.
He was awesome.
Gina Kajemi Coffin says, hello, Daniel Asher. Sally O'Neill said, Joan saved us in the green room, letting us know about our GoPro. All right, problem. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Charlie Myers, 2 weeks over and under Bozy on Tea Time with Three.
Really? Really?
Bozy, the over and under for you to be on Tea Time is a 2-week period. So,
Hello, hello, hello.
how you doing Monday nights?
Good
It's-
morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh,
Well, she
sorry.
can't do good morning anymore.
Oh,
you have
good
to-
evening, good evening, good evening, good
Good
evening.
evening.
Nah, it doesn't sound right.
It doesn't have a right tone to it, does it?
Hello, hello, hello. I like.
I'm with Bobby
Hello.
Inzarello. Graz won't show up on my show. It's Daniel Asher. How are you? What?
They don't have live versions of the theme song to a movie.
Why do you look at me with such scorn?
Yeah, he
Because-
looks at you like,
He's
because
like,
I know,
he's
listen-
really pissed.
Because I
listen,
am pissed.
asshole.
What I'm pissed about is that I can't perform the way I would like to. I would like them
There's a
to
pill for
just
that.
do
There's You're telling us a lot right now, Rich.
Exactly. I know it's a blue pill. No, I would like some type of service that we can
Again,
just
me
play fucking music and not have to worry about, we're going to get
Well,
muted.
you know what? Hold on.
I can't do this. I can't do that.
Well, how much do we have to pay to have it?
A great question, Bobby. I've asked that question several times. and I
ASCAP,
get
BMI.
no answer. I get no
$2.
answer.
All right, time out. Limo talk.
want
It's
my $2.
Danielle Asher. Who's this? And she hung up. It was Gina Kajemi Coffin. She hung up. Maybe she didn't hear me. Sorry,
Gina, call back.
Gina, call back. You were calling. I don't know if I was getting berated or I was being told what to do.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But in the
Mom
meantime,
back.
Sally said nice singing.
Thank you, Sally.
See,
Oh.
Sally O'Neill likes me.
Sally, I sang too.
Sally O'Neill's starting to like me.
See?
It's taken 4
She's
years.
on the bubble.
I'm growing on her.
On the bubble.
I'm
Like
growing
a,
on
like
her.
a fungus.
Yeah, it's getting to a point where
Takes
she's like, you know
time.
what? He's actually not that bad. You know, I'm all right.
I'll talk to
I'm
her.
slightly talented. Slightly.
See if you can turn her around.
I'll turn her around.
516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. If you want to give us a call, the lines are open. We got about another 10 minutes. You good for about another 10 minutes?
I am good.
All right.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? Back in the bed, dog, on the program.
On a fan.
On the van.
I think that was one of the best 4 minutes that he's done. Did you hear that clip that he did?
No, I don't know.
Go to YouTube.
I only did
Go
that
to
for like
Limo
8
Talk.
seconds. What are you
Just
talking
just go to Limo Talk.
No, we're not playing
Go ahead.
reruns on our show.
www.gov
No, I don't.
limo talk
Oh, the phone.
look for a show.com.
Richie, why are you getting so mad at me, Rich?
I'm not mad at you. I'm
All right. Limo Talk.
others.
Richie Zarelli's ass was squirting all over last week, and his puckered. And he's very puckered up this week. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hi, Gina. How are you? It's Graz.
Gina Lola Brigida.
How you doing?
Good. Hey, Danielle, you're doing awesome.
Thanks, Gina.
Oh, thanks.
Did you
Gina.
wish her luck before she got on?
No, I didn't get to see her before she got on.
She's still fine.
Do you know what that
I
woman
see
could do in
that.
a Cadillac Escalade?
If you need help.
We took care of her.
Do I need help?
All right. First of all,
I'm okay.
Time out, Gina. Tony Walker already told her to blink twice on the air if she needs help.
And have I?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, and to be honest with you, she really doesn't need help. She's got
Oh,
herself.
no, she doesn't.
She's-
she does not.
She's got herself
Awesome.
packed in
She's
here really
fine.
well, and
She's
I've been noticing
fine.
other things that she's packed into too. I didn't notice.
I'll tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think she's doing awesome, and I think that she's good with you guys.
Okay, thanks, Gina. I appreciate
Is this
that.
a wink, wink,
so
nudge,
nice.
nudge kind of comment?
Gina, did you see my
Listen,
Teespring
real quick.
promo? Go ahead,
Real
Gina.
quick.
Go ahead, Gina.
Real quick.
You take over the show.
muting
Real
thing.
quick.
Listen,
It's your show.
Real quick.
do you want me not to? I won't.
We
No,
want
Come
you
on,
to.
Gina. Don't listen to this moron.
Spit it
Come
out.
Okay. So Facebook, listen, it's their world. We're just allowed to live in it. They have this. You can't figure out rules, but here's the thing. They do say they don't have to be sure it's copyrighted. They will mute you even if they think it is, and then we have to file a complaint.
A grievance.
For them to unmute it.
And they do nothing about
And I'll
it.
do nothing about it,
They
so
do
it's
dick.
pointless.
Right, exactly.
Doing
But,
dick
guys,
would be more
that's
than what
why-
they actually do.
That's
Would be
why-
perfect.
Right?
That's why.
why we are getting on all these other things, and eventually, when the time is right and everything is set up, we can move people over, hopefully, to other places.
The best part of waking up is getting the fuck
So,
off Facebook.
unfortunately, that's kind of where we are right now.
So YouTube, you don't have a problem with any of that. Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't know anything about YouTube right now because I don't think that's where we're going
you do,
to
baby.
go necessarily.
Okay.
I
No,
don't
that's
really
fine.
know
I
what
just
the
hope we
best
go.
just got
I just
really
hope we
weird.
go as a board up. I hope we go
you
somewhere
do.
that
You know
allows me
you
to
do.
just play what I want.
Admit it.
That's
Listen,
what we're hoping too.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
what I
it's-
hope. That's all I care. I
Because
don't
it makes,
care where it is.
It makes my show a little bit more special than it is right now.
I don't care
And
where
it
it
really-
is.
And it's pretty special.
I agree. We need the music. We need to figure it out, and
We
it's being
need-
researched, and hopefully we'll figure it out. And if Rich, you have any ideas, then feel free.
I,
Get in
I,
contact.
I don't know.
Why don't you call
other than
Obi-Wan?
paying
Why don't you
for-
call Obi-Wan?
Well, no, other than paying for a
Obi-Wan,
service.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan
I don't
Kenobi.
really know
Michael
what
Toole.
else you could
Hey,
do.
listen, I paid for the service, and it was the best $40 I spent.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to take up your show with it.
50,
But
it
yeah,
was
guys,
50.
If you guys want, we can talk about it, but it is we are concerned about it and trying to work on it for you guys.
Gina, you're doing
I
a
appreciate
Gina, you're
that.
doing
Thank
a
you, Gina.
great
Gina, you're the best.
I do.
Gina, you've been doing
I
a
really- I
great
mean that
job, and I
sincerely.
mean it sincerely. Teespring.com, 10% if you give the code Mardi Gras. Just so you know.
Yes, I think that's you, Mardi Gras.
The Mardi Gras.
Gras.
See, I don't know why you didn't do that. See, you should have told
Oh,
them Mardi
because-
Gras.
Yeah, you should have had Graz on your
Because I
mind when you
was-
did it.
Because I was going back and forth with them, I wanted to lower the prices of the merch as well as them give us a discount. So they gave me that code, and they did the time frame on that.
Well, you're doing
I
a
didn't have a quote.
you're doing a great job. I saw you. I'm only getting one email a week now. I like it. Thanks.
Only one email a week. That made her feel
And if
good.
if you would read my annoying emails, you wouldn't be in Facebook jail right now.
Can you do me one favor? And I'm really
wanna show
being
you my
serious on this.
email.
Could you send me that one Facebook email? What I could do, what I can't do, and I'm going to make sure I do it next time.
Yeah, he won't read
in,
it again.
in May. When I
right.
get out of jail in
won't
May,
read it.
I will read it.
Send
He'll
it
read
so he won't read it.
In
Send it a
mid-
second time,
What
so I
day,
can
what
ignore
day are
it
you
then.
out of Facebook jail?
I think I'm out May 16th.
so May
We're having a big party.
15th
Yeah,
at
no.
Let me tell you,
11:59.
they are really, really pissed at you if they put you in jail that long.
Right? I never heard of anyone being in Facebook jail that long.
Gina.
Yeah, exactly.
The guy
Daniel.
must
They're
be from
really mad at
Farmingdale.
you.
They actually had a fucking. They actually had a board meeting to talk about Graz. How long you want to put this guy? Like
Gina, to be
fuck 'em.
to be honest with
Fuck
you,
him.
Gina, if
May.
you know how when it's first started, we were the first ones on, and we were having a problem with Facebook because of the music, and it all stemmed from the music from me.
So it's your fault.
No.
God damn
I
you.
think we got on their radar because of my music. And then
Well, I will tell you, Graz, here's the biggest concern. They can take down the whole page.
Oh,
We don't-
Nobody has to know.
well, we don't want
See?
that.
Yeah.
You
But
don't
of
want
course,
to mess
it's
up
not
everybody.
clear how many times it has to happen or anything like that, so I just need more time to research.
Greg,
Yeah,
do you-
Facebook is really focusing on the good things, like just letting people post all day long how much they hate Donald Trump.
That's so true.
Yeah, I was going to say, and all the stupid things that people put on there
I
to
was
piss
gonna
off
say,
other people.
they can let people
It's the happy
spew hate
music they
all
want,
day
isn't
long,
it?
but God forbid you play
Greg
something.
DiFilippo keeps calling me a vagina
It's a
all
great
night.
place. It's a great place, Facebook.
Never liked it, never will.
You're not on there, right?
I am not on. I never have been. I've never liked Facebook.
I'm
ever.
tired of being called a
and
vagina.
I never will.
There is nothing wrong with a vagina.
But I'm tired of
And
being
Eric
called
Shevlin
it.
knows all about that.
However, when you called it and you're him, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
You should be proud.
To be called a vagina?
A vagina is no joke.
No, he says I lost my
It is
balls.
a beautiful thing.
He said I lost my balls a little while ago.
Well,
Do you know who else is proud?
Who?
Eric S. name is proud to be a vagina.
Eric Shevlin.
just because he likes his fruity drinks and
Oh,
his
did
hashtags.
you tell
And a
them,
vacuum.
Danielle?
White Claw.
What did you tell them, Danielle, what your Wednesday show is going to be called?
Oh yeah, what was it again?
Chick Chat.
Chick Chat.
Chick Chat?
Chick Chat.
Wednesdays.
With
I
Eric
can't, I
Shevlin.
can't come on
That's
then.
very
You can.
catchy.
Graz calls in every week.
I'm going
Every
in.
week.
I'm going in. I call in
Like clockwork.
Listen, let me tell you something. I think my segment's pretty damn
I
good.
love
met.
when
Let
you
me
call
let me ask
in.
a question though. Does he call within the first 3 minutes of
No,
the
he
show?
calls at the end.
I call
Very
it the end.
courteous.
I like to do the. I like to be the fucking.
I've very much enjoyed your calls.
Thank you.
That's
He's
how
the
we got
he's the
here.
When are you
I
on?
enjoy his
Wednesdays?
calls.
Wednesdays. It's Knock 'em Dead from
the
11 to
closer.
1, but Sally and Tony have been taking that day off.
Oh,
so
I
I've
got to
been
check
coming in, so-
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
It's a new show. I told you.
But now it's Chick Chat.
No, you know what it is? A lot of times when I put it on,
Segment.
Tic-tac.
a lot of times when I
Chick
put it
chat,
on, like,
chit
look,
chat,
come on, the screen is
chick
small.
chat.
I'm sitting there, I look at it, and I'm like, who's on here? Who's that? I didn't know.
But
it was
now, well, now you'll know.
It's two girls talking about Summer's Eve.
So do you want me to bring
Summer's
booze in
Eve.
next week or no?
You ever feel not fresh?
The part of me that doesn't have to go back
Always.
to work wants you to, but the part of me that actually does have to go back to
All right,
work.
so you only have one drink. I'm not coming in here to get
Yeah.
drunk. Gina,
Yes.
how's everything? You doing all right? How's it hanging?
I just don't. I don't want to hang up too soon. You can dismiss me.
Gina, I'm not.
I let you-
I'm not
you need to
dismissing
be
you.
dismissed.
No, you don't need to be dismissed. You're doing a good job, and thank you for everything that you do at Govs Radio. And keep on trucking, okay?
I'm so glad you gave her
Yeah.
claps and not
I don't know.
claps.
I can't. See, there's a lag, so I can't see your face when you're saying that.
No,
Gina, let me just ask a
Don't you hear
question.
it?
When was the last time someone told you to keep on trucking?
Trucking.
You know? I mean, where have we gone?
I think in 1972. I
I'm
might have
thinking,
had-
I have a
yeah,
ha- I have a
yeah.
hat that
And that's
says that.
coming from the man that looks like Burt Reynolds.
Keep on
right.
trucking,
Keep on
Gina.
trucking.
You know what? That song, I'm gonna go deep into the archives here. I think that was Eddie Kendricks. All right, in 1972. Who said 72? Someone's. I think it was.
Gina just said that.
What about C.W. McCall's? What was that? 70.
No, Van McCoy.
What was it? I know.
No, Van McCoy was the hustle. C.W. McCall
Yeah.
was the CB song,
Convoy.
the convoy.
Convoy. Yes.
Greg D.
Calling all trucks. Here's a duck. We're about to put the hammer down. Yeah.
Keep on trucking. We got
Wait,
it.
now,
Hold on,
Gina-
what year?
boy.
What year did you say?
I said 72.
Now, see, Gina.
Oh!
73?
1973, Bobby.
No, wait.
Again, off by 1
Now
year.
you see Gina in a
Eddie
fucking
Kendricks.
kick-ass radio
Man,
show.
how do you just
Brought up
know
extraordinaire would put that on and we could play it right in the fucking
We'd be-
background.
Right.
And we'd be
Keeping on
See,
trucking.
this
we'd
is
be
now.
keeping
perfect
on
example,
trucking.
Gina.
Great radio,
Guys,
Gina.
guys,
Killing my
we all
creativity.
agree. We all agree. We have the same goal. We're gonna get there.
Buzzkill.
Greg D. Filippo says Graz loves peach wine coolers. Joanne Krupty Asher says chick chat. Joanne Krupty Asher says I want to hear how Graz folds sheets.
Yeah, remember
How do I
Eric did,
fold
Eric
sheets?
did a demonstration the other day?
I take it.
That was
if you want to
so-
fold sheets,
I couldn't believe what
well,
I
my
was.
son's on one end and I'm on the other, and we walk together. At the big sheets.
Oh, they do like it's like a performance.
We walk together. You come together.
Like 8 steps. I said 8 steps.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
with your right foot.
What? No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is there a way to fucking?
God.
Is there a way to fucking fold
How pathetic
towels?
is that?
Why is that?
So the next,
When you meet in the middle, do you give him a
when
kiss
was
on
the
his
last
forehead?
time you actually folded a sheet?
First of all, hold on, Gina. No, I don't kiss him on the forehead. I take the
You
fucking.
can't fold a sheet alone.
Not a big. I can fold. Not a sheet.
You know what sheet pisses me off though? That fitted one that goes on
That's
the
the
bottom.
one I have the problem
Oh,
with.
We're
pain in
talking
my
about.
ass.
But
I always put the wrong side on first.
But if you go back and watch Knock 'em Dead from this Wednesday, Eric actually drew us a diagram.
Holy shit! See, I got to go back into the archive. I go crazy with that freaking sheet.
I walk to the middle. I take it from my son and I fold it in half again.
That's
So
a sheet that's impossible to
It
fold.
is.
You know how you
Mine's in a
fold that
ball in the
sheet?
closet.
What
You
you
roll
do
that one
is
up.
you
Can't deal
take
with
both ends of that sheet.
I can't even believe you're doing this.
No, wait,
right
hold on.
now.
You take both ends of that sheet and you place the fucking thing in the garbage.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how you fold the sheet.
that's from your mother.
No,
Your mother
you
wants to
can't
know how
do
I
that.
fold
You
the
need
sheet.
that fitted
He wants
sheet.
to know, that's true. You were actually answering my mother's question.
Charlie Meyer said we need merchandise for our 13 viewers.
We got 13. That's fucking awesome.
We've been doing fine.
It's 11:30.
It's 11:30 at night, Good time, Charlie, and we had a nice night all night. And Zimmerman's watching. So Michael Zimmerman next week. Michael Zimmerman's expected in. Rich Raid is expected in. Charlie Myers is expected in. Danielle Ash is expected in. And us, the three of us. It's our new night. We're going up against some challenging new shows on Thursday nights.
I don't think anybody's going to
Whoa,
challenge us at all. I think we're going to be fine.
What
We're gonna,
challenging
What
new
kind of
shows?
competition?
We have
can
a
you
show that's
possibly
challenging
have?
us.
Oh, that one.
Graz,
Yeah.
Graz.
Yeah.
That's, dismiss me. I'm gonna hang up. I want to hang up.
Hey,
You
Gina,
have to
wait,
let me
Gina,
know
somebody
what's
wants to say hello to you. Say hello.
Hey, no, Gina. What's up?
Hello.
You're going to come out to Frankie's East Side and go grab a slice with me. You want a buffalo slice? I'll give you a regular slice. What do you want? I'll give you a popcorn chicken slice. What do you want? You're beautiful. I
all
love you.
vegan.
God bless you. Have a good night, Gina.
Bye, Gina. I love you.
I'm up.
Gina.
I'm up until 4.
Good night, dear.
Thursday, Friday,
Good night,
Saturday.
Gina.
I wiped the spatula on my apron so I don't give anybody coronavirus.
Gina, I love you. Thanks. Have a good night.
Thank you, Gina.
Oh, boy.
You're all fired.
I don't put any sauce. It's just bread. That's at 2 in the morning. What do you want?
You need,
Garlic bread?
you need a 16-inch crust.
No sauce, all crust.
A dot of crust of sauce in the middle. That's all you need. That's all you need.
I passed that.
You know the width of about the tomato paste can? That's how far I go with it. Hey now.
Hey, I just
That
want,
there is your pizza.
I wanna
the
give
rest is crust.
I want to give you.
Everybody, my mother always told me the best part of the pizza is the crust, so I only make crust.
I want to commend you because I passed your place and it was packed.
There were people?
Packed.
Oh, good.
It was packed. Packed. Every single seat was, but it was 3 in the morning too. Just to let you know.
Yeah,
the
but
drunken
what was it
crowd.
packed with?
Yeah.
He's feeding the homeless.
All you need is $1 and a slice.
Yeah. If you're hungry and you don't have any food, any money to buy a slice, come into my place.
If you're hungry and you know it, grab a slice.
I give him credit for that. He's
He's got a heart of gold.
He's got
He
a
does.
heart of gold. I give him credit for that. St. Killian's, he's done over 2,000 free slices. You come in, you give him $1, that buys a slice for a homeless person. So he does it in Farmingdale, and it's gone over very well. And then Valentine's Day, he does heart pizzas, which does very well.
Nice.
So yeah, we're
I'll take a heart pizza.
So like for St. Patrick's, he does like a clover pizza, and then for, National Breast Cancer Month, he draws it. I mean, what
Go ahead.
why are you promoting this fucking thing?
Dude, I didn't even look. All I can say. Oh, please.
Oh, what did you do?
Bozy, first of all.
Is he a sponsor?
You know who
Is he a
listen,
sponsor?
You want to know something, Bozy?
Yeah.
First of all, it's my fucking show.
But is he
And
a
second
sponsor?
of all, I have a fucking very talented restaurant owner that fucking calls in and sits on my phones every once in a while.
Who?
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say way-o.
Way-o.
Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say way-o.
Way-o.
There we go.
Thank God we got through that.
All right, we talked to Trump tonight. You know who we didn't talk to tonight? Al Celeste never called in.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah, Al, what the hell?
We were supposed
I've
to-
been waiting here all night for Al.
Yeah.
For Al to call.
We've been trying to have Al call in to have a fucking traffic report from the city, and Al was working tonight, and I haven't spoken to Gilbert for any length of time in 3 weeks.
And what about Mike the Mad Dog? He didn't call in either.
My Mad Dog's on vacation right now. Gilbert, can I talk to you just for a minute?
Hello, Graz.
How are
Graziadei.
How-
I'm on the friend list.
Yes.
I'm on the Graz friend list.
Gilbert, how's everything?
You're my friend, Graz.
You're my friend, Gilbert.
We're friends.
We are friends.
I like you.
I like you.
How pathetic is this?
Listen, Gilbert, I don't have many friends. You happen to be one guy that stuck by me. I don't know why.
I stuck it to you. Yes, I did.
Danielle, you talk to Gilbert? You got any questions for Gilbert?
Hello, Danielle.
Hello there, Gilbert. How
Thanks
are you?
for all of you showing up tonight.
Thank you. I'm happy to bring all of me.
All of you right here in front of me. Thank you.
So, Gilbert.
Now I notice why they haven't looked at you. Why, at your face yet. All right.
You can thank my mother. She's watching.
Hello, Mrs.
Krupke.
Kroopy.
Croupy. You've been calling her Krupke all night.
Officer
Officer
Krupke, we're
Krupke.
down on our knees.
That's the guy from Big Bang Theory.
Krupke?
Right?
Krup-
Krupke. That's Spencer's like nemesis. Krupke.
Oh,
You know, that was a good show.
Yeah.
That show's
it
over,
was
right?
a good show.
Great
Yeah,
show.
it was. I always crack up because the kid that's on that show, one of the kids that was on, he was on Roseanne, and he was also the
Yeah.
kid on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. He was Rusty.
Rusty.
Oh, that's
I
right.
like Rusty.
Boo to Christmas Vacation.
Good talk, Dad.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
You don't
I
like that
know.
movie?
Eric and I had a whole on the first show. We had a whole conversation how we're the
Wow,
two people that do not like that movie.
Wow,
It's
you
all
guys are
Why?
And I
weird.
try to watch it again and again, and I just cannot find it funny.
What's
A
wrong with you
European
people?
Vacation, bring it on.
But European Vacation is the one I don't think.
See,
is
now
funny.
I don't
And
think
that's
that one's
my
Wait,
funny.
which one don't you
I
like?
do
The
not think
Christmas
European
one.
Vacation
I don't
is
like
funny.
European.
Oh, I
Taking
don't.
a poke? Come on.
Hey, Mom,
The
Big
minute
Ben.
you walk
Hey,
through
Mom,
the
Big
joint.
Ben, Parliament. That's what
You know what was really
Big Ben
horrible?
Parliament.
Vegas Vacation.
That
That
one-
was horrible.
I still like
That was
that better
bad.
than the Christmas one, but yes.
But the
it's not
original
great.
Vacation
No,
movie I
Christmas one
didn't
is
was
great.
as good as
Should I
Christmas
take it?
Vacation.
European one is my
11:45.
Hello, answer the phone.
All right. Limo Talk, it's Gilbert Gottfried. Who's this?
Limo Talk, grievance line. You tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Who's that? Al Celeste?
Yes.
Hello, Al.
Well, Al, it is about time.
This
Hi, Al. Nice to
motherfucker
meet
waited
you.
all night to call. Hello, Al.
Hello, Gilbert. How are you?
I'm doing good, Al. What's it look like out there?
It looks like it's dark. Got some clouds up in the sky. and
It looks like it's dark. Thank you, Al.
11:48 at night.
It's dark out. What's tonight's forecast? Tonight's forecast is dark, followed by scattered light in the morning.
Holy shit.
Love that.
Hey, don't forget. Daylight savings time next week. 2 weeks.
The clouds are covering the darkness. Otherwise, it would be shining through.
It's a little windy out there, Gilbert, too.
Windy and dark
And wet.
and wet.
Ooh, my.
Al, what's the temperature like right now? Stick your head out the window. Maybe you'll get cut off.
You know what's messed up is like a dog can stick his head out the window and still breathe, but a person can't. I stick my head out the window, I feel like I'm dying. I'm gasping for air. Funny to me, to others less.
Al, what's the temperature, Al?
It's cold outside, and it's windy. You know this.
And where? How?
Al, if you drive in the opposite direction of the wind, it'll be perfectly still out.
Yes, then you know what? I wouldn't have to worry about my hair then, that way.
What's the traffic like, Al?
Al, let me ask the fucking questions.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking for?
What's the traffic like out there, Al?
It's very light. No action.
So wait a minute. Let's get this straight. The weather is dark and the traffic is light.
So let me ask you something.
This can't get any better.
You couldn't script this any better. The questions get
So
harder.
what you're waiting for, right?
Albert, the world's oldest intern.
God.
Having you call at 11:45 at night, you just made my fucking night. We're gonna use that bit on the next limo talk. YouTube. Albert, get home.
That's what I mean.
Thank you so much for calling Al.
So important.
Hey, you know what? Actually, to tell you the God's honest truth, I thought I was calling WFAN because the schmooze was on.
Oh, schmoozing.
Well, it just so happens that the schmoozer is here. Is this Albert?
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I think we've lost Albert.
No, he's there, Steve.
Albert, is it? I got the weather report, and I
Hey,
heard.
I'm here, schmooze. You there, schmooze?
I'm right here. Are you listening? Turn down your radio, Al. Hello, Al.
Steve? Hello, Steve?
How are you? Oh, me here, you there?
I don't think Al's there.
All right, hey, schmooze. How you doing, man? What up? I'm so...
We're still at the how you doing stage.
It's been 10 minutes.
It's almost like the goodbye on this program. It takes 10 minutes.
No, it doesn't.
How are you, Al? Steve here, Al there.
Oh,
I'm great, man. The Rangers won tonight. I'm psyched. So
The Rangers got another 2 points closer to playoff contention.
2 points out.
They're 2 points out now.
do you think they got a chance, Steve?
I think they have a chance as long as they get there.
Okay. That's exactly how he answers, too.
Yeah, you know, you have a striking chance if you're within 2 points with 20 games left. I mean,
10 games ago, they were saying they were out of it, and now they're in.
And they've
Now they're
turned
in.
it around.
yeah, man, it's a good time to be a Ranger fan for once, or in a long time anyway. They play Philadelphia 2 games, and you know what? I don't know if you know this fact. On January 1st last year, the St. Louis Blues were the worst team in hockey. And what did they go on to do?
Well, that is true. Good
Thank
point,
you, Al.
Good point.
Al,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we talking about the Blues for?
George, where did you come from?
I just strangled Steve Summers and I want to get back on.
Hey, you need airtime.
I need airtime and he needs air.
I can't breathe. Holy shit.
What are we talking about here? The Rangers and the Blues.
Yes.
That's
The
what we
Blue-
were talking about.
You-
All right.
Yes,
The Rangers play the Flyers at 12 o'clock on Saturday.
That's correct, Gilbert.
I'll be there.
Will you?
A home and home. A home and home series.
All right.
A home series.
Yes.
I like it.
All right.
Thank you for calling Al.
Hey.
And thank you, Al,
Thanks for
for
taking
being
my
on
call.
my program because I enjoyed having you on. and until the sunlight in the morning, we'll be right here overnight under the covers, schmoozing, SPORTS. Thank you, Al.
Steve, always a pleasure, Steve.
Thanks, Al. That's your cue. Hang up. Love you. Do good job. All right. World's oldest intern, Al Celeste. Thanks, Al. Al.
Later, Al.
Al.
Hey, bye.
Al. Wait. What's the plug? Give the plug. You can give me a plug. Go.
Wycott Realtors, Wycott Realtors Performance Homes. Give me a call, man. Homes for Heroes. Check it out online. Homes for Heroes. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Al.
Good night, Al.
All right.
You know, Danielle, you've been an amazing guest. You're like a unicorn. You've been here for 2 hours and you have yet to go to the bathroom. I've went like 3 times.
Danielle, I will tell you this. You brought out every single one of our good characters tonight. Trump was here tonight.
Well, thank
Gilbert
God.
Godfrey was here tonight.
And sensitive
Steve
prick
Summers-
named Jeff Bosey was here tonight.
Steve Summers
Yeah,
was
go
here tonight.
Let's go back over that joke, Jeff.
Let's not.
Let's go back to the highlight of the night, Jeff.
On the replay on the
God,
news.
I owe you some flowers and stuff. And,
I'll take it.
And some chocolates.
and some
Some
chocolate.
Who's
Get
that?
us a
I
box of
prefer
chocolate,
dark
Paul.
chocolate.
I do too. Dark
Right?
chocolate is awesome.
The best.
Hey, boss.
Chocolate
are we
and peanut butter.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Put her on.
Chocolate dark.
Ready? Here, let's go.
Dark Kit Kat. I like dark Three Musketeers.
I never had a dark.
Oh.
I've had a Three Musketeers, but not a Kit Kat.
For the great and powerful Bobby Inzarello, Inz 41, and his buddies Steve Summers, Donald Trump, Bernie Sanders, Paul Lynn, and the famous Gilbert
Holy
God.
message.